Hold on. I don't know what happened. Oh wait.
Marking off my legacy of worldly deeds. Tick-tock-tick. Constantly I think of things I can't complete. Well, it's time to throw them into the backseat. Son of a gun. Life's a fleeting dream. Don't let it go. You gotta make the most of it, you know. Don't stop now, don't let it slip away. Oh no. Live it up while you can and don't delay. Oh no.
As long as DJ's cool with that, I'd say why not.
What is DJ cool with?
He wants one of his abilities to buff his momentum. Maybe
Well, no, if I get like, if we ever end up in a stand-down situation, I think that's what I would do.
Right. Wait. So what? So
Yeah,
what
because
is
right now I
that?
have nothing to bust momentum, and I'd leave it that way. I don't want nothing too crazy.
No, so momentum is something that you guys don't have to worry about. Momentum is basically a way for me to keep track of who has the advantage during the battle.
it's like initiative.
That's it, right on.
Yeah. So that's something for me to worry about. It's something that affects the battle, and it's not exactly something that you can control it, but it's like not something that you can like add stuff to.
Well, if I have,
know, I
say I
started
have
this.
+1 advantage, and then say I have +1 advantage, right? And I make like an attack roll. Do I get that +1 to my attack roll?
Wait. Repeat that. I'm sorry. It's super
Say
zoned
I
out.
have +2 momentum against
Right.
an enemy,
Yeah.
and they have -2,
Yeah.
and I make an attack, and they make a defense. Do I get that +2 momentum to my attack roll?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. So that in that case, if I attack someone, it would be, I believe, a +4 to hit.
Each player will roll their rank stats, specific dice. Whoever is highest, there will be. If you win the contest, you will gain 1 momentum. Oh, so this is how it works. It's basically you're fighting to gain momentum points, and whoever has the
What does
highest
that do?
momentum goes first during a battle. And you can do things called.
Most people are gonna start at +0 at the beginning of the fight, aren't they?
Yeah, unless something like an impulse is occurred or something like that. But it will begin at 0.
So how do you decide who goes first on the first turn?
Each player will roll their ranked stat specific dice, and whoever is higher, whoever's roll is higher, they'll.
So it's an initiative roll. It's
Yeah.
You both roll speed, and whoever's speed is higher goes
If you
first.
win and whoever wins the contest will gain 1 momentum point, and whoever loses will have -1 momentum.
So I'd have to just do a buff to that roll to get.
Yeah, it's basically you want to gain up to +3 momentum. That's when you have complete control over the battle at the moment. You could do
Right?
the.
Does that make sense, Jake? If I make an ability that buffs that roll, right? Like maybe it auto does it at the start of every battle, right?
But you can't do that. You can't do that though.
I can't do what?
You can't buff the momentum at the start. The momentum.
I'm not
Basically,
buffing momentum. I'm buffing the roll.
Yeah. He's basically saying, I have time abilities. He's willing to use one of his stand points, basically, in order to roll advantage on that initiative. Which just basically means that he could roll twice and take the higher of the two, so he can go first in the fight. But in return, he's using up one of his stand points. Do you get what he means?
yes.
It's
But that's neither here nor there because I didn't even have it as an ability and I didn't add it in.
Yeah.
It's just something to talk about while we're waiting.
We're gonna find out about how this battle system works. Me and Jake read about it. I have the notes that we made to simplify it down here, and we will be figuring out how it works together because I did not do a test run of how the battling system works. I only have the idea of how it works.
All right.
So we
So
will see.
the only like I said, like the gimmick here is I just want to find out like I'm slow. My character is slow on purpose, right? But the gimmick is I'm trying to find ways to work around the fact that he's slow on purpose.
Okay, I got you now.
Yeah.
All right, so are we all good?
I'm fine.
All
We were
right.
waiting on Frenchie.
I'm here.
No, she's here.
We're waiting on Stefan.
Is he eating beans?
Stefan, you're
I'm here.
All right.
Stefan, you're muted.
I'm here.
All right. As long as Stefan's listening, it's fine.
It's
Right
on.
before you get that sunshine point. This dude right here. eating
Sunshine
beans.
Gohan
Oh god, no, I'm not eating beans.
with the canned yams.
I was
Sure.
eating mushrooms.
Sunshine Gohan with the canned yams. Canned yams are sunshine flavored. They're made with real, natural, 100% solar rays.
Do you have a third for that team yet?
Bro, Yamcha was the third.
Who was the second?
It's they usually play Bardock and Gohan, right? Or
So that's the
Goku and
Sunshine
Gohan.
Squad.
All right.
For some
so,
reason. Oh yeah, you were ready to go?
Yeah. I mean, are you guys ready? I'm still trying to figure out.
Oh yeah. So where do I upload my sheet? Because I
You don't have to upload it. It's fine. You have all the stuff on Roll20. That was the whole thing that we were doing.
Awesome. Then, yeah, it's all finished.
All right.
Cool.
Washington, D.C. The year is 1993. Nintendo 64 is doing pretty well. PlayStation's out there with their shit. Things are pretty dope.
Both of those things don't exist yet.
Also, your high five ability could be called Nice Guys.
Nice guys.
That is a good name.
That's good.
The N64 didn't come out in '93.
Shut up. It was around. Whatever. Things happened in 1993. I didn't do the research for this monologue. in the
How
beginning.
about
Victor recently watched Menace Society.
Yes.
Pokemon definitely didn't come out
yeah, the
yet.
Nintendo 64 came out in '96.
Like Pokemon.
The Super Nintendo was doing incredibly well.
Sega Genesis, Sega 32X.
They did what Nintendo didn't. And
Let's see.
a
But
group.
Nintendo don't. God, gee whiz, man.
Was that a pun?
Anyway, a group.
Last processing.
A group of 6 people have been summoned into a boardroom in this headquarters of the Speedwagon Foundation. Among this table in front of you stands what is supposed to be 6 members, but at the moment are only 5. You are each at the boardroom meeting table, and you are free to discuss with each other as you wait to have your conversation with the man that has summoned you all here for all of your different reasons that you've been brought here.
Is there free food?
What month is it?
Wait,
Yeah, what month is it?
It is June
Who's hot?
What year? Oh, I mean,
of 1993.
I'm sorry. I mean, what? I mean, where are we? New
The
York.
year of our Lord, 1993.
I think we're
Jesus
in New York.
Christmas, Stefan. He said Washington, D.C.
Washington. Okay, so I can
Yes.
play NWA after all.
Headquarters of the Speedwagon Foundation.
Woohoo!
I'm telling you guys, this year both the Knicks and the Rangers are going to go to the championship.
Hey, yo,
I
fuck the
guarantee it.
Knicks. Fuck the Knicks.
Wow, tell me you really do.
Wow, you call yourself a New Yorker?
The Knicks are going all the way to the championship, and so are the Rangers. I guarantee you this will be the year that the Rangers will win the Stanley Cup.
I don't know anything about hockey, but I
But
will
they
agree
won,
with
they
you
won
on
in 19, they won in the 93-94 season. That's what we're in right now.
I was speaking of character.
You
Yeah,
can
exactly.
clearly talk, by the way.
I don't.
I don't know enough about hockey to
I
care.
just wanted to know if
I
there was
mean,
free
you
food.
know,
George
the
Sapp.
Bulls are a good team though. You know, they got Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, but Patrick Ewing though.
Patrick Ewing was loaded in Georgetown. I don't got time waiting on him.
Hey, what would you do if Patrick Ewing dunked on you?
Nothing.
Yeah, well,
Accept
whatever.
it.
There's only two things you can do if an NBA fucking player dunks on you. Nothing and like it.
And hope that there's nobody around to take a picture and make you do a poster.
Because you will be posterized.
Just saying, man, he's a great player. He's still in his heyday at the age of 31.
And then people will hold on to that poster, and then they'll sell it mint, super expensive. So you'll have a whole bunch of money riding you on your embarrassment for years to come. Especially if they become like an MVP or a legend or something later on down the line.
As you all were talking about the latest highlights in the world
Well,
of sports.
I'm on my Walkman. Walkman still exists in 1993, right?
Yes.
No.
Sure.
What
There's
about a
something there.
CD player?
You can listen to music at some point. You're listening to your Mortal Kombat
CD
trilogy.
players aren't available to regular people at this point. You can do that picture disc though.
Alright, picture this.
Oh
You
shit.
gotta, they have cassette Walkman.
No, she's saying that she has about CD players.
Guys, what about laser discs? I think that's gonna be big one day.
You dweeb.
You dweeb.
Yo,
Yeah,
my character
what are
just
you
gave
listening
Victor a pound for that.
That
Ooh,
was a strong SNK.
is it the middle of
Out of character,
June?
that was a strong SNK translation comeback right there.
Is it
I
the
wanna
middle
see
of
what,
June?
I want to see what Victor's listening to on his headphones.
Oh, I'm listening to Notorious B.I.G. Juicy.
If it's June of 1993, that means Jurassic Park came out.
You
Yeah.
can,
Oh no, that's 1994.
you can be
Oh, shit,
currently discussing
how the
the
fuck
hit
do you
new
listen
movie
to
Jurassic
Juicy
Park.
That came out in '94. Wait, how do you have a copy of the song? This is even out yet.
He
I
has
got
his
connections.
connections.
You work
It,
with
seems,
Suge
it
Knight?
seems that Julian Felder is now
I miss Suge Knight and Rikers.
is now curious as to whether or not
West Coast.
whether or not Victor Rottweiler is some type of stand user that could travel through time.
No, I met Suge Knight. I talked to him Rikers.
Where are you
Wait, why
hanging out
the
with
fuck-
Suge Knight?
Yeah,
Yeah?
why is Suge Knight on the East Coast? He's West Coast.
Well, oh shit, this is hypnotized. Shit.
Yeah. Fucking Suge Knight at this point is still hanging out with Dr. Dre.
Yes.
Not that I would know. I don't listen to that hip hop stuff.
I don't mess with that hip hop.
Clearly we got a super dweeb in.
As you all were having your conversation,
'93, right?
your
Hey,
intense,
who's this slick character?
yeah, as you all were having your intense conversation, you didn't even notice.
Because I'm in the West Coast, I decided to listen to something from the
You
West
didn't
Coast.
even notice this brawling,
who's from the West
militarized
Coast?
man
Oh,
coming to
because
the
we're in
room.
Washington D.C. Wait, is Washington D.C. in the
And
West
no
Coast?
one will listen
DC
to
is on the
him.
East Coast.
Fuck!
Washington DC is in fucking. It's,
John, and then my character.
Not Washington State.
What the hell are you all talking about?
Please tell me your character's intelligence isn't high.
It's on C.
Are
That's
you all
really
quite
high
done?
That's way too high.
I'm bad with directions, just like in real life.
Are you all
You're
quite
so
done
bad
with the
at
jibber
knowing
jabbing?
where you are.
Yeah. There we go. Impulses.
Slick Rick.
Don't set the directions.
Slick Rick is in the room now.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out about the slick Rick, man.
Well, Slick Rick is waiting for Julian Felder and Victor Rottweiler.
He's telling me it's
to,
actually Slick Rick and he's just working for the Speedwagon Association.
Is he
Alright.
supposed to be fucking Nick Fury?
No, he's supposed to be slick Rick.
Yeah.
Also, why? You know that we can see his character sheet.
yes, that's what I want you to do because you're about to meet
Okay.
Slick Rick. Once
Yeah,
once Slick
here
Rick
now.
once Slick realizes that you're done having this conversation,
Yeah, no, I just put in no
as he
direction.
patiently waits at his nice cool techno chair, waiting for you.
Yeah,
all
that's
to
my
come
question.
together.
Is it like actually Slick Rick or is it just a guy?
No,
named-
it's based. It is heavily based off Slick Rick.
Slick Rick ain't never been to Saudi Arabia, so it can't be Slick Rick.
If it makes you feel better, Leon, he is using the Slick Rick model from Def Jam Fight
Alright,
from New York.
This is
I
just
know it
background
is.
music. Alright, so I'm gonna go with Run DMC Down with the King as background music for myself.
All right.
So, hi there, Mr. Slick.
Are you guys quite done with your jibber jabbering? Because
Well, he didn't introduce himself. Or
Well,
I'm waiting for all you to stop
Are you
talking.
really gonna talk like this?
Out of character, he's the one who came to all of us. Do we know his name yet, or?
No, you do not know his name yet.
All right.
He wants to
Sounds like
introduce
almost
himself.
like
He really does. But he
Yeah, it's right there on his name badge.
he's a man that commands respect, and he wants you to respect his authority.
I'll get respect when I get my food.
Frenchie
Yeah,
finally
we're
says something.
hungry.
I said something
I wanna grab a
before.
slice. Fucking
We're in
Fucking
DC.
Washington DC has shitty ass pizza. I want to be back in New York.
Now you're not.
This
sweet,
isn't.
friend.
Get the fuck away from me.
Alright, fine. You right about the pizza though?
All right. So if I may interject from this amazing conversation y'all having here,
Are you gonna talk like this?
I'd like to
Yes.
introduce myself
Oh my god.
on behalf of the Speedwagon Foundation. My name is Slick, and I will be watching over all of you on the current mission that you will all be assigned currently. Now, before we talk about why you've all come here,
I lean to Julie.
I don't know either. He's also not as vulgar as his card says.
hey,
He hasn't cursed once yet.
what y'all talking about over there?
How
Slap
they
you outside the head if you keep on disrespecting me.
I feel disrespected with the
said-
lack of food in front of me.
Yeah. What the hell's your real name, Slick?
Bunch of fuckers got some smart ass mouths around here.
Oh,
Not really
now
appreciating
you're
the lack of respect here.
I don't know who you are.
He thinks he's slick.
How are you here? Who are you? What is this?
Well, you tell me, Mr. Felder.
I
Why
don't
were
know.
why have you
Today's my
come
day
here?
off and I was told to go to DC. Okay, I got some stupid freaking letter in the mail. Okay, and it said go to DC.
So, why don't you do the part when you shut up so that we can find out why we're here?
I thought this was a job interview. I lost my job again.
Kane, I like the cut of your jib, sir. Think you're going to be my favorite of the group.
Oh.
Now,
Okay.
as I said before, my name is Slick, and I am one of the head agents for the Speedwagon Foundation. Now, do any of you know of the Speedwagon Foundation?
No.
Does it sell wagons?
A lot of philanthropy. That's all I know.
I've heard some things about them with these weird, like, unexplained phenomena. They get interesting abilities, people's interesting abilities show up. I don't know anything outside of that.
I rolled a 20 on my intelligence check. Yeah, of course I know who they are.
Very well then.
Yeah, they're all about philanthropy, just like, what's your name, guy that's next to me?
Oh, my name's Clifford.
Nice to meet you. I'm Julian. Just call me Jules, or Jude. Doesn't matter.
Gareth, I see you're familiar with the term stand user.
I said Stan.
Well, you didn't say stand, but
Mysterious.
maybe
What's a
I
stand?
misheard you.
He said like mysterious.
Well,
Wait, what's a
Mr.
stand?
Felder, you tell me. I have here
don't-
in my portfolio of your records that you happen to have a unique ability. Am I correct?
I mean, I guess.
Well,
Sometimes-
yes. I mean, have you forgotten that you have manipulation over glue? Or did you just happen to forget
Over
that?
lube?
Over glue,
I'm sorry.
child. Over glue.
I'm sorry. I'm just
So
feeling.
something weird happened to me a few months ago, and I got this like weird ghost thing following me around, and it makes rubber cement. It's helped me a few times when I needed it to try to catch criminals or when I've been trying to do some
So
stakeouts.
you were in like first grade. You use glue and catch bad guys.
It's more like rubber cement, but
Ghost ejaculating ectoplasm.
What about you, Mr. Kane? That's a very nice watch you have there. Anything special about it?
Sometimes the second hand goes backwards.
wait, can't stand
I think there's a little bit more to it than that, sir.
That's about as much as I got for now.
Ah.
Wait,
Am I really gonna have to spell it out for everyone here at the table?
I thought only stand users could see stands.
Yeah, what are we?
All stand users.
Was
Yeah,
it
but
was it
how would you
understood
describe
that
it?
everyone can't see Misa's gun or no, Misa's bullets were the thing, but could everybody not see a Hall Horse's gun?
What?
I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure you can't see a stand if you don't have a
Well,
stand.
his gun was his stand.
Maybe
so
maybe
normal
one of
people
you
wouldn't
should.
be able to see it.
I'm not trying to say anything, but maybe one of you should investigate that that nice futuristic techno eye patch that Mr. Slick is wearing.
No, we're just kind of we're out of character right now.
No.
Misa's gun was a regular ass gun that he put stand bullets into.
Yeah, well, no, he had bullets. It's just he could redirect it with his stand.
Yeah, and I believe Whole Horse's stand was his gun, so I don't think anyone could see his
No, it
gun.
was a gun
How do you
that
roll
he
to
manifested.
inspect
And he
It
was
a stand.
finger banging.
I'm sorry, what was that, Lee?
How do you roll to inspect stuff?
It would probably be
How do you roll in
precision
general?
or intelligence.
I would say roll for intelligence.
Roll for intelligence?
Yeah.
So you type rolling?
No, so you would do a D1,
Do you?
So 1d20?
1d20, and put at intelligence. I believe it should work.
At intelligence?
Yeah, or do plus what your intelligence stat is.
I don't get this.
Did that work?
It's typing.
You have to do slash roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Hold on.
Not rolling, slash roll.
Slash roll. Do you space?
I got a 17. Does that get me any? What does that do for me?
I don't think it added your intelligence. So look at your intelligence and do that again, and then plus whatever it is.
What's my
Intelligence is. Why is it not here? It has charisma but no intelligence.
It should
how
be
many
on your
points-
thing.
how many
I
points are
did your
charisma?
thing for you.
There's definitely a way to roll.
Oh,
like,
shit, where's
where it
your-
adds
where's your thing?
There's no intelligence on the attribute thing.
I have a
That's why I
plus
didn't pull
one
it
in
when I hit
mine.
out
Do I
intelligence.
add one then?
No, you
But
should have
my
intelligence.
intelligence is a +2.
Alright. So it would be the roll again plus 2.
So you want me to roll and then what I do? Just hit +2 at the end of it?
Yeah, so no, yeah, so you would type it up again, and then at the end of it, plus 2. Like, so you do /R space 1d20 plus 2 at intelligence. No. You do, yeah.
Just
One
plus
D-
two. Don't
yeah,
worry about
just
the
plus 2.
intelligence.
Yeah, don't worry about the at. I was gonna say.
I rolled better when I didn't roll with the +2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you rolled the 19
Go with
first.
17 then.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
go
I'll go with the 17, and you got,
Wow, I'm dumb as fuck.
yeah, Pepper Brooks don't know shit.
I don't even, what?
She just thinks
That's a fancy iPad you got there, mister.
Pepper Brooks is admiring Slick's bedazzled eye patch.
Wow, it's so
Yeah,
shiny.
so Mr.
You think he
Slick,
got that
what's
custom?
going on with the eye patch?
Oh, well, I'm glad you noticed there, Mr. Kane. You see, this is a new experimental prototype from the Speedwagon Foundation. You see, I'm not a stand user myself, as we like to refer to your kind. But
Our kind.
so I can't
Sounds
see
racist.
all your fancy schmancy little ghost people. But with this nice fancy techno eye patch, I could see that all of you have a stand. I could see I can't see your entire stand, but I could see that each of whoever has a stand, I could see the aura coming from them. So basically, this eye patch makes it so I can sense who is a stand user, not what their stand looks like.
Oh,
Random question, Mr. Slick. By any chance, have you ever heard of Slick Rick?
Slick Rick? I seem to never recall some people referring to me as such. Never looked him up though.
I see.
Never had the time really.
Question, Mr. Slick.
Yes.
Well, is it possible to really bring back dinosaurs to life with frog DNA?
What's going on?
Girl, I would highly suggest that you take your little mind out of that fantasy realm of the movies and get back to reality here, child, because this is some serious business that I'm about to lay on all of you.
Fuck in my hair.
Anybody see that movie Schindler's List? It's a sad movie.
It made me cry.
About to make you sad, boy, if you don't keep on shutting your trap and listening.
I'm already sad from the
Out
hunger
of
feeling.
character. Are you just googling movies from '93?
I did that earlier. I did that earlier, and I was like,
He's got his
hey.
wiki page open.
I heard that they're gonna make a revenge movie with who's that weird guy with the thinning hair who always makes terrible movies where he overacts?
But that could be a lot of people.
Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I was about to
heard
say
that they were
Nicolas
gonna
Cage.
make a revenge Jew fighting movie based on that called Schindler's Fist or Schindler's Fist. I don't remember.
Oh, is that the Quentin Tarantino thing?
I can't.
Maybe.
Oh man.
Mr. Rick!
Star Fox
Remember
came
Mr.
out.
Victor, I'm sorry, there's no Rick here.
Oh, that's
Sorry, I didn't get a lot of sleep last
shit.
night. Mr. Victor, you seem audibly silent right now. Would you like to
I
share
just-
something with the class?
This is a
What?
class?
I checked out, dude.
This guy clearly has a huge screw.
Well, you seem to have checked out of a lot of things, Victor.
Oh yeah. No.
Like,
So,
let's just say your job?
Hey, this is a
Hey, shut the
class?
fuck up. Whoa.
Are we being graded?
I have here that you were a security guard at Rikers.
Prison guard.
Prison guard, I'm sorry. I'll get my
So how are you so well
vocabulary
connected?
straight.
How do you know everything?
Well, you see here, the Speedwagon Foundation is quite interested in people with your abilities. See, each one of you here is a stand user, as we like to refer to you. These abilities that you have hold a great interest to the Speedwagon Foundation, dating all the way back to a Mr. Joseph Joestar. So you see, there are some stand users, unlike yourselves, who like to use their stands to cause some trouble, cause some ruckus around the world. And we here at the Speedwagon Foundation don't take kindly to some intrusions of the world with such vicious intent. But y'all don't need to worry about that, because all of you are here because you have noble intentions with your stands. See, each one of you here has done at least one decent deed with your stand,
Oh, shit.
and that's why you're all here, because you are about to embark on a very important assignment.
So you're just not going to tell us what it is now?
Well, I guess I might as well elaborate on what it is. See, there seems to be some trouble going on in New York City. See, there's some reports coming into the Speedwagon Foundation that there's some dirty cops with some dirty tricks causing a little bit of trouble. See, a lot more stand abilities have been popping up lately in New York City. And we find it quite strange the amount of stands that are popping up at an accelerated rate. Not the normal rate. I see some people are born with stands, and some can get stands through other means.
Other means?
Can you buy them?
Yes, but
What?
that's classified information at the moment.
I see. Are we here to find out what those other means are?
You're here to find out why. So
Metagame. I'm gonna make that my stand abilities origin.
You're gonna make your stand's origin what?
The other mean.
Oh, that's how you get it?
See, Mr. Noble is quite familiar with those other means. If you would like to elaborate with it. Hold on, Leon.
Who's Leon?
I will private message you something.
I can only speculate, but I was on patrol one time and some asshole shot me with an arrow. Who the fuck has a bow and arrow in the city?
Is that where your other pamphlet went?
Huh?
Is that where your other
I don't know
pamphlet went?
what the hell
Yeah,
he's talking
probably.
about. I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know nothing about no arrows going into people.
Out of character,
guess
how long
there
did this
are
happen? Was I
other
still
means.
partners with you at that time, or did this happen?
No, that was way before. That was I was early deep confident.
Oh, but did I notice anything?
So wait, you two were partners?
Oh yeah.
Were you guys like the minority partnership or something?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. No hesitation.
Leon, I sent you a private message.
You should have sent him the Godzilla sound.
I don't know nothing about no arrows. I don't know what you're smoking, boy, but
Don't know anything about any arrows.
that's an acid trip that would make for some entertaining stories.
Oh my god. Hocus Pocus came
Sure, it
out.
wasn't anything else, Mr. Noble.
But I'd love to hear the rest of the story about why somebody randomly shot you with an arrow. New York is crazy.
It is
Oh,
crazy. I
absolutely
wouldn't put it
is.
past those crazy New Yorkers.
Hey,
You implying I'm crazy, sir?
Yes.
I thought that's what
Y'all
you were
crazy
going
over there. Some crazy people all around the world, but New York, it just attracts them. Like moths to a flame, if you ask me.
it's because the city is
for. I
on
thought that's
fire.
what you were going for, but yeah, we're sending.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, rescind it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mr. Noble, you may or may not have realized it, but you may have come into contact with your new ability through a new popular drug
Oh
that
shit.
is going around the streets lately.
Oh,
Believe- Believe the
Never mind.
kids are referring to it as something.
Marijuana?
Wait, Mr. Felder, I have here in my portfolio that you are in the narcotics business. I mean, in the positive light, that is. Maybe you know about this new drug. Mr. Felder, are you falling asleep?
Did you die, Jake?
Felder!
I think Jake disconnected.
Oh
Hold on.
shit.
Why would he do that?
Mr. Felder he's still here. Jake is still here in the call.
I think Jake walked away from his mic or something.
Felder is currently asleep right now. The poor
How do you
boy
fall asleep
probably
so quick?
the poor boy probably is still jet lagged. Poor soul. But I'll just elaborate on what it is then. I'll quit beating around the bush. Terrible habit, I'm sorry. So the drug has been referred to by the younglings. Thank you,
Wow.
phone. The younglings, yes. As purple haze.
What part of the America are you from?
Boy, I was raised right, and I have a very colorful vocabulary, so I'd ask you to respect that.
I respect you. I just want to know where you're from.
I don't even know myself.
That poor slick doesn't
A
even
little
know
bit
his
of
name.
Georgia, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
All right.
Georgia by way of the bayou.
Where there are
Someone
no
found him.
bodies.
Someone
get
picked
Jake,
him up.
though. Real talk.
Call Jake. Wake
Hold
him up.
on, maybe if I call Mr. Felder on his phone, he will pick up and answer. Maybe that'll jolt him from his sleep.
He really fell asleep?
I don't know. I don't think he did. I think he just walked away for a second. Good thing the Speedwagon Foundation has archives of all your phones.
It must be. Yeah, I mean, this chair is very soft, very comfortable.
Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying your stay here, Mr. Rottweiler.
I do keep checking out just because this is.
Please do come visit again. We hope you do.
Did you hear about the Nokia 130 that comes out next month?
Yes.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Ah, well, it seems that Mr. Felder's deep in that sleep.
You mean like with a huge backpack and stuff?
So Purple Haze is the name of the drug that you may have come into contact with, Mr. Noble.
Purple haze. Oh, no, that's-
You like to shoot it up in the arm on occasion, do you?
Isn't Purple Haze out of character? Isn't Purple Haze actually just the name of a strain of marijuana?
It is, but the song is about LSD.
Might as well run with it.
Back to character. You shoot up drugs, Mr. Cop?
Super
You shoot
dope.
drugs, Mr. Cop.
Shoot. We got another form of hearing back on these streets?
Yes. And it comes full circle now.
No, I'm sorry, but the these streets thing is gonna be great.
Yeah.
It is marijuana.
There was this warehouse that I broke that I raided one time alone. It exploded. Everybody
Well,
was built with something.
We've all had a crazy Saturday, haven't we?
Bite upper lip, knowing I was there as well. Just in thought.
Well, there are some of you that have had your stands in a nicer way. Mrs. Brooks.
I didn't know
Not
it was
Mr. Brooks, I don't think you're married yet, child.
That was-
Ms. Brooks, I believe that you were born with your stand and it matured later on in your life after a certain incident, I would think.
That would be true.
Would you like to share that with the class, or would you like to keep that in your backpack, so to speak?
Well, recently there was a fire. It destroyed my father's business and took his life.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Miss Brooks. I do hope that you're doing better now.
I'll get better once I find the people who burned it down.
Well, all right.
What that burned it down?
I don't know who burned it down. I think it was like stand users.
You think it
We're
was
guys
standing?
sitting next to each other because everyone else didn't hear any of that.
Oh,
Well, I didn't at the very least.
wow, that's really close.
Oh baby.
Oh, so I said that my father's business was burned to the ground while he was in it. And then my stand grew like larger. Like I felt something before was there, but then I could see it. Now I want revenge. Yeah, there we go. Here you go. Take your mic.
Very well. Miss Brooks, we all have our demons in the closet, and you want to
I
take
just
yours by
realized
the
I made my
horn.
character basically a bang baby.
A bit.
Good. That's why one of your abilities should be named Static Shock. I love it. Love it. Well,
That's basically what fucking City Lights is.
Whoa, guess who just woke up? Mr. Felder.
Mr. Felder! Been trying to get in with you all day. Fell asleep, a little drowsy, a little jet lag there.
Maybe it's the lack of food.
Oh yeah, probably have to go get food.
Alright, Mr. Felder has nodded to me that he is sort of awake. We'll just get on with getting on there. So, yes. This mission does entail some dirtiness going on in the NYC, and it does relate to this certain drug that Mr. Noble has had some contact with, cold purple haze.
Knew those cops were dirty.
Now, it's only a rumor, and we don't know for sure, because despite what you may believe, it is very hard to get into contact to get this drug, even though it is being distributed at a massive rate, which is why so many new stands are has been popping up. Sorry. Got a terrible case of dry throat. Anyway, we believe that there are some crooked cops in the NYPD that may be related to this massive increase in stand abilities. We don't know any of the individuals that may be involved with this. All we know is their group is referred to as the Dirty 30. The dirty dozen, I'm sorry. Dirty 30. That's a lot of people getting involved. That's a dirty dozen. Is it hot in here? Sorry. So,
It is June, so.
basically what we want y'all to do is want you all to go undercover in the NYPD and do some investigating. Find out who is behind the distribution and production of purple haze and get to the bottom of it and put it to an end. You will then, with quick and post haste, contact the Speedwagon Foundation and we will go in guns a-blazing and take this sucker down. Now you may be wondering, why don't we do that ourselves? Well, you see, we don't know anything for sure. We don't want to cause a panic. You see, we have a friend in high places in New York City. And he has asked very kindly for us not to get super involved. So, what's y'all thoughts on all of this here? I laid a lot on you here. Mr. Felder, I know you're already speechless. Anybody? Anybody want to share their feelings?
I can't. Okay. Quick question. Alright, so, why is it that your more fancy, intelligent people aren't going? Powerful individuals, since your Speedwagon Foundation been around since question mark? Why aren't they going?
Well, our friend is,
I totally muted my mic. I'm sorry.
Mr. Felder!
I told everybody I went to go eat.
He got up and went to the bathroom for like an hour.
No, I've been here for the past few minutes.
None of your character went and took a wicked shit.
Yeah.
Mr. Felder, welcome back.
Would you bored of this bullshit?
It must
I'm
have
sorry.
been the airplane.
I was muted and I totally forgot I was muted.
Would you like
But
me to
yeah.
re-explain everything? I know you have a terrible case of jet lag, Mr. Felder.
I drove in.
Get bodied.
Parlay.
Smart mouth, too.
basically, From
I
what
bet-
I can tell is we have to go after this group called the Dirty 30, who are distributing a
Dirty
drug called
Dozen,
Purple
I'm
Haze.
sorry, I had a misslip there. It was the Dirty Dozen.
No,
I
I'm
did
calling
say-
it Dirty 30. I like that more.
Sure. Even though there's not 30 of them, there's only a dozen, but sure.
Well,
You could
anyway,
put-
we're going after the Dirty 30. We're gonna go undercover, which is something I've already done. And also, I'm already a narcotics detective.
Well, I was asking
This
you
really
questions
is-
about that, but you were indisposed.
I literally told you that I was gonna go eat.
But you're here at a
Mike
meeting.
might have not picked that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell that. I straight up said it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go eat.
I didn't hear, and I don't think anyone else did, so.
I didn't hear it.
That's because you were talking.
Well, Mr. Felder, I know that you are familiar with narcotics.
Must have slipped by you.
I would say that I'm an expert.
Well, I assure you
I
are
work
an
in that
expert.
field.
Have you had contact with a drug that I've talked about here, called
We've had
purple?
some cases, and we've seen things about this. We don't know much about it. We just know that it's been spreading through the streets of Queens. We know that there's been a lot of cases from 34th Street all the way down to 44th. We know that it's mostly. It seems that a lot of the drug deals, or at least some of the stings that we've pulled off, have been in the subway areas, and we don't know who the distributor is, but there are certain hotspots in the city.
Well, Mr. Felder, would you like? Well, do you have any suspects in your precinct? Because it has been linked to a dirty
Yes.
pair of cops in your precinct. Do you have any leads?
I mean, there's this one Jamaican dude with an eye patch and dreads. He's slightly suspicious.
What? What?
I don't know if that was a joke or if that
He's
was.
an undercover cop. His thing is he wears fake dreads and he has an eye patch. It's very intimidating. Wears a leather vest, no shirt underneath.
Is that just a dude from that Steven Seagal movie?
I'm just describing the most terrifying guy in a martial arts movie I can think of.
Well, we don't know nothing about any of that, but he does sound like a.
Did you describe it?
I was describing a character that Leon described to me. Leon
Oh, me and Morgan, when we were at the Puerto Rican Day Parade, we saw the scariest man.
Oh, with the white eyes?
Yeah, the like kind of thin Jamaican guy with the wide eye who looked like he'd be somebody's right-hand man who mostly uses knives and bladed weapons. And capoeira, maybe.
That's what I was
Of course,
actually
it's
describing.
capoeira. Of course.
Maybe.
He has
Yeah.
dreads. He must know capoeira.
Do we have? Well, here's the thing. I have my suspicions on a few people. I don't have any clear-cut evidence, and I can't exactly bring them into custody without it. I don't want them
Out
to
of
know.
character. He's more like the. I would think he'd be more like the murdery one from Shadows.
Hmm.
Exactly. Take the camera.
Okay. The guy who just shows up and everybody dies. Got it.
Yeah, the third guy who they just. Okay. My favorite scene from that is when everybody leaves, like, we'll leave you alone. And then the murdery one just pops up behind that guy's chair and kills the shit out of him.
Mr. Felder, may I ask if your precinct still has possession of the purple haze?
We might. I'd have to go check out the. Evidence room, but
Wait,
no, not that I know of offhand.
Did we all work at the same precinct, or is this different?
No, I work in Queens.
All right, so we work in Bronx, right?
Why would you work at a precinct? You were security guard.
I was
A fucking prison
You
guard.
dropped out of the police academy.
No, I was a former partner with Clifford.
Who's Clifford?
And then because of we messed up the drug bust, I
I
went to
mean,
become a prison guard.
I don't know. I've been sitting here. Other than that large shit I took, I've been sitting here for quite a while, and you two don't seem very chummy. I sense a little bit of tension between you two.
Yeah, right, attention.
Is this true?
Okay, I was trying to hold this back. How the fuck did you get fired? I took the fall for you. You got fired from your job? What did you do?
Prison riot happened. I shook them down.
What does that have to do with you being a cop? We're not talking about that. We're talking about you being a police
I got
officer.
fired. I got fired. Oh man, I resigned.
It says here that it was in disgrace, Mr. Rottweiler. If I may interject.
In disgrace.
I mean, we've clearly opened up this can of worms. It clearly has hit a mark. So
It's
why don't you
whatever.
elaborate
It's
to
not
us
affecting me that
your
much anyway.
tragic backstory, Mr.
Right.
Rottweiler?
How the fuck did I get fired? Sorry, that was out
Not
of
even he knows how he got fired.
I mean, there's public records. I mean,
went to become a prison guard. That's it.
And you just lost that job.
Yeah.
Did you have anything with that riot I heard about on the news?
The one at Rikers, probably.
Yeah.
A few months back.
Went on for a whole week.
Riot went on for a whole week.
a whole
wonder you
week.
got fired. No wonder you got fired.
It went from a
You
riot
must
to a
have been
hostage
really
situation.
shitty at your job if the riot happened for a whole week.
You
I don't
tried
know if
being-
you're right for this mission anymore.
You tried being a solitary confinement for a whole week. I don't know how it broke out.
Fun story.
I have no idea how I broke out.
Getting worse shit in the fucking background.
Everybody's just slowly getting less confident with him.
A week? Like, why did you say that?
I told him that when he was telling me that earlier. I'm like,
There's a perfect plausible reason as to why you would get fired from that job. I
Because
would
it's like-
That is the most plausible reason, but
he asked me, he's like, how long does a riot usually go for? It's like, maybe I'll go for a week. I'm like, did the prisoners take over the whole jail?
that's what I mean. Did it become a prison-run
Yeah,
jail?
like I can understand like
And the fucking army had to actually come in?
That's what it sounds like to me.
I can move.
Yeah, you can move.
maybe like a day or two, but a week.
I mean, that's how I got claustrophobic. I was in solitary confinement for like a week.
So they threw you. So you got and thrown into solitary confinement for the week of the ride.
Yes, and then I broke out and ended the whole hostage
Why
situation.
did it take you a week to break out?
So the prisoners
You
put you in
tried
solitary
picking.
confinement.
How'd you get out of solitary?
I have no idea. I think it's the stand shenanigans you guys are talking about.
I see. Wait, hold on. What does your stand do again?
What was it? You can use the tongue and camouflage. So, you know, I pretty much just camouflaged myself, broke out of my prison, and undid everyone's.
Get you out of the solitary though.
Maybe he camouflaged and then they didn't see him there, so they opened up the door, took advantage.
Yes, absolutely.
Looks like
It's
I put my
almost-
feet up.
You know what? You seem pretty intelligent, Gareth. You seem like you should have been a detective with your deducing skills.
Gareth's my personal favorite of all of you, if I have to say it.
Yes.
So I happen to be a private detective, just, you know, by way, and I've been hearing about these things. I was tasked with a case that got me to meet a few people who may or may not be dealing said narcotic you guys are talking about. But and then I got this letter in the mail, so I just came in. I see it might be more of a lead. Just trying to find out what's going on, but it seems like there's a lot more to this than I expected.
Indeed there is. Indeed there is. That letter was from us, by the way. We like to keep it discreet. I mean,
Is sending Polaroids of your dick discreet? Because that was in my letter.
it seems that we have some kinds of jokesters here at the Speedwagon Foundation. We'll get right on that. Was it at least a commendable picture?
It was pretty slick.
Was it up to scale, Mr. Felder?
To scale.
I can't breathe.
Y'all are crazy.
I'm gonna say that in character we're all not laughing hysterically at the table, but we're all trying really hard not to.
You're all holding in bursts of laughter, as Brooks was just wandering around.
I can only
Just
sit down
taking
for so
whatever
long.
Listen, can we just finish this up? I'm tired of sitting on my ass here. Let's just. You want us to go undercover. You want them to fake being cops. You want me to continue being a cop, and you want us to go directly after these drugs.
Well, Mr. Felder, I don't like the tone that you just had there. You see, I need you to cooperate with your fellow teammates here. See, despite...
Am I saying I won't cooperate? I'm just saying, let's just get the brass tacks here. You want us all to work together, right?
Yes, I do. Even
That's
Mr.
fine.
Rottweiler, I hope he doesn't bog you all down.
Whoa! What the?
Well, Mr. Rottweiler, you don't have a great history of keeping your job now, do you?
Yeah, I don't know how confident I feel working with this guy specifically.
I got faith in him. Anybody can get themselves out of solitary confinement in that kind of situation has probably got some use to us.
This is
Thank
fun.
you.
can move around.
Well, listen, are we done here?
Well,
That's a good question.
I've
I mean,
heard
how much
from-
more can we hear about people's letters in the mail and the extra items therein?
well, I've heard from Mr. Felder that he is in. Mr. Kane, by your cadence, I assume that you are in.
Are we getting paid extra? Or how much is this?
Yeah.
How much we get
We don't have, I don't have a
My
salary.
Well-
time isn't free.
I don't make a living.
Yeah.
Well, Miss Brooks,
much
I
you
know
getting
that
paid?
you're planning on going to college. I know that you're a young lass here, so settle down now. I will discuss monetary.
$3 million a year.
So
Mr. Felder, you may resemble Mr. Tom Cruise, but you will not be paid like Mr. Tom Cruise. So you can settle down.
Tom Cruise don't even make that money, bro.
I really hope that this doesn't last a year.
Well, it depends on how great you are at investigating.
One came out.
Honestly, I would just like a position in the Speedwagon Foundation as an agent.
Yeah, so you can
I
get
think
mine.
the Speedwagon Foundation will take that under consideration for the meantime, Mr. Rottweiler. See,
I just want a job, please. Please hire me.
See, we at the Speedwagon Foundation have a nice and calm situation.
I'll be a janitor. Just give me something.
No, I'm not gonna demean myself.
Just give me a title.
I will say, Mr. Rottweiler, I will say this. I'm a man who believes in second chances.
You mean third?
A young man way back in my military days gave me that chance. So I'll tell you what, depending on how well you do on this mission here, I will consider making you an agent of the Speedwagon Foundation.
He only said consider.
Yeah. Okay.
Consider, sir.
Man.
You have a long history
That
of
doesn't
fucking
mean
things
shit.
up.
I'm so confident.
What is happening right
I
now?
don't know you. Why did
So
you
what's
make your
happening?
character so incompetent?
But I love it.
I love it.
Awesome. This is perfect. We gotta keep this. I appreciate your character. I will be holding a torch for this character the entirety of this run.
Thank
Mr. Felder, I will say this much. We will cover any expenses related to this investigation.
you. Nice.
That goes for all of you.
Does
Miss
that include
Brooks.
paychecks?
Yes, we will send some money to you, Mr. Felder.
Some money. You know
We
that
will
the
discuss it
suffers don't
in
get paid a
private.
lot.
As long as you're on board the Speedwagon Foundation.
Awfully fixated on money there, Mr.
Listen,
Felder.
some of us have families to take care of.
Yeah.
You a family man, Mr. Felder?
Is that a threat?
I don't know.
How's that a threat? He just asked if you had a family. You're claiming you
Very
have a family.
defensive. Very defensive.
Yo, I'm about to bounce. Like, what's going on?
Miss Brooks. Miss Brooks, please settle down. I think you'd be interested in some information that the Speedwagon Foundation can dig up for people. I think Miss Brooks would be very interested in some information that the Speedwagon Foundation may be able to dig up for you.
Oh,
If you catch my drift.
do you know who did it?
We don't know who did it. We don't know anything about this. But with the Speedwagon Foundation's resources, we might be able to help you. If you are willing to help us.
I'm also willing to help. We can't have arson murders going down on my street.
Yes, Mr. Noble, I do know that you have a strong
Listen,
sense of
I'm
justice.
in. Is everybody else in?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Just point us out. Where are we going? Are we going
All
back
right.
to
See, Mr. Kane, I like your answers. Cut, sweet, to the point.
I
All right.
literally tried to cut to the chase before, and you were yelling at me for interrupting you. And now you go to him, and he does the same thing, and you're like, I like your jive, sir.
Well,
I
unlike
feel
Mr.
offended
Kane,
as
Mr.
the
Felder,
only
you have a
dog.
very smart mouth, and I don't appreciate people with smart mouths.
You know what I have to say about that? I get up and I throw my chair.
I I use my tongue.
13. I rolled a 13 on my power. How far did I throw the chair?
Wait, let me roll 2. I'm gonna grab it.
You
Because
threw
I
it. You threw it over Slick's head.
Wait, hold up. Let me grab I want to try.
What are you gonna jump over the table and grab the chair before you can throw it?
No,
No,
we
he's
use
using his stand to use his tongue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the grappling hook. I just
Okay.
need to know where. Might
What
as
are
well
these
figure out
How do you roll that?
Yeah.
So,
It would probably be a D20 plus his
hold
decision.
on, hold on.
Plus
Depends
1.
on what you
Okay.
got it for.
Hold on.
I didn't mean to do it. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
chameleon hook. Oh, I never put a thing for it. Hold on. I can quickly
Yeah,
do that for you.
yeah.
R1D20. You don't want a modifier to it.
Yeah, I think it's precision.
No, here it is. You should see a token action that just popped up for you.
Token action.
Up on top of the thing there. Do you see anything?
No.
You don't see anything?
Look
Hold
up
on.
on the thing there, not below it. Gotta look up on it. Up on the thing there.
Ah, that's cool.
Like,
Sorry.
the dice roller.
No, on the top left.
Do you see
Right,
something
or-
now? Do you see a
Oh,
macro?
It's on the top of the screen next to like.
It's such a Victor Rottweiler tongue hook.
I gotta figure this out now. Might as well figure this out now.
Yeah, it should say the name of your techniques on the top left.
Top
Where the mouse is, and the paintbrush, magnifying glass, ruler.
Attributes, yeah, abilities,
No, your other left.
my other left.
You see that there's like little circle things like show as token action and show in macro bar with your abilities.
Oh, here's my macros. Well, it's on the right for me.
Oh,
All right, so just press it.
click it, click it.
Yeah, it's on the right for me. Mark macros, show macro bar. And then playing cards.
No, I don't know where you went.
I
There
have macros.
should be. Hold on, I'll roll it for you.
Are you looking?
Thank you.
Are you just reading it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He clicked the macros field on the right side. No, you want to be all the way on the left side, the opposite side, over on the image there.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh, you got a high number.
Okay, so you got an 18 on that. So you were able to catch it before it went over Slick's head.
Yes, and I set it down.
Well, that should have had you guys all gain confidence in the man.
Mr. Rottweiler, you may prove me wrong yet. And Mr. Felder, maybe you should use that money we'll be giving you to get some anger management.
How
Take
about
a
we
ju-
just get this done?
You always had crazy good reflexes, but with the stand, man.
Yeah.
Alright, Julian's gonna walk out of the room because it doesn't seem like there's anything else we have.
All right. Mr. Felder, calm down. Just pulling your leg. Yes.
I'm
Everyone-
gonna use my Stan's ability to make him think as he's walking out the room, right? To just have him focus on somewhere else, so he just kind of walks somewhere back to his chair.
Just make him focus on his chair.
Yeah, so he walks towards that instead of out of the room.
Oh shit.
All right, so I think I put that stuff for yours, so you should be able to click it and roll it.
Well, I'm not using either one of my abilities. It's just either one of my techniques. I'm just
Oh,
using
that's
the
right. You're
ability
just using
roll.
your ability. You can use your ability. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do I roll that?
Oh, so that's the macros. Okay.
Just roll a
Okay,
d20,
I got it.
Just roll a d20?
and whatever stat you feel goes with it.
Well, precision would be it, right?
Yeah. So do the d20 plus your precision.
And then I guess I'll roll against it with durability, see if I resist it.
Yeah.
That's it? Oh, I forgot to put the slash.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta put the /R 1d20 plus 3.
I got a 10. Oh, that's gonna get beat. Oh no, it doesn't!
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
So it
not only does
seems.
he walk into the chair, but he falls over it, right?
Yeah. No. So Mr. Felder is.
Nah, you didn't even have to use your ability. You could just be like, sit down.
No. Mr. Felder right now is walking into the wall, and he keeps on walking into a wall, just like a video game character in a game. He's just continually walking into the wall.
Maybe I'm not the incompetent one.
No, he was hit with the technique so hard that now he's moonwalking towards the chair.
Yeah, he thinks he's staring at the door, but he's walking backwards towards the chair.
Mr. Felder.
Alright, I'm back in the chair.
All right.
Yeah, that.
I think it's enough clowning around here. I think Mr. Felder has learned his lesson.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm getting real tired of your shit.
Get real tired of your shit too, Mr. Felder.
So just end it already!
Oh.
What else is there to say?
All right. Now, before we send y'all on your merry way
Oh god.
to the big apple, we need to do a little bit of testing. See, we can't just have you going all willy-nilly like so. We want to see what your stands are capable of. So, if you'll please follow me, we'll be taking you into a special area that our Speedwagon scientists have whipped up for special people like you. Follow me.
Whip up.
So, Slick is now taking you into a room and you see that it is very scientific, and there's a grid on the floor, and you're being requested by the scientists to
Hey, are these those new laptop things I'm hearing about?
Like, I really hope that our stands are as mysterious and ever drifting as your accent.
Hey, hey, at least I haven't gone Indian.
Not yet. I'm waiting for
Out of character, yeah. That's your special ability to turn every accent into an Indian accent at some point.
In character, whispering to Stefan, alright, his character, Victor Rottweiler? Yeah?
Rottweiler.
Yeah, whispering him to watch Julian Felder. I have a bad feeling about him.
All right. And I do what was it? Thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
Jake. How do I switch where the players are?
I don't know. I've never been a DM. Click a new map.
Can't you just
I
grab
did
it?
click the new map, but
Wait,
I think you
scroll.
guys are still.
Go back, scroll all the way down. No, click on your thing.
Okay.
Oh. Not what I meant.
Oh, this?
Yeah, now scroll all the way down. Play download.
No, that's the track list. How do I make it so you guys go on that map?
Quickly, Google it. D20.
I don't know. When Leon and I were in a campaign together, our DM just knew this stuff.
It's almost like I'm trying to do this for the first time, huh?
Almost. A little bit.
How to
Yeah.
change map
Mail.
for players.
Well, I may be blind.
I may be blind.
I may be blind in one eye, but I can see your stand in that supposedly blind eye. It's almost like my third eye, -2.
Wait, hold on. I got it now.
Ah!
It's that simple.
There we go.
You guys should be in a new room. Suddenly, the grid that you are under changes into a sandy area.
Hey, it's that guy.
And you find
I mean,
yourself
I don't know him.
in some type of sandy desert ruin area.
Hmm.
And in front of you stands 2 men and a dog.
I can see the green guy though.
Oh shit! This
Out of
is
character, real quick. How do we measure distance here? Is that how much is a square?
Well, there is a thing.
It doesn't matter. There's no movement spaces. It's just you
You're
tell me
playing
where
fast
to move and you
loop.
roll.
You
Oh
are.
no, but like for range on my attacks and stuff.
Alright.
There's a. If you click the gear icon there, and if you go down, there's like Aura 1. You could fill in the amount of range that your character has, and see what area of effect.
Wait, where do you see that?
You click on your gear icon when you hover over your guy. And you'll scroll down and you'll see Aura 1.
How do I move these the people in the chat out? Like it's in the way of where my character is.
You can expand.
Go to the gearbox and you'll see game settings and you can choose video player avatar size. And then you
Got
go to
it.
names only.
I can reach far.
Yeah. Well, your range is actually pretty good, so. Oh yeah, that's right. I set yours.
Thank you.
So okay, so what is my range again? 130 meters. Is that the range that I have? It's,
You have a B? Was it?
I thought B was 300 meters.
B is 100. C is 40. D is 10. And
Oh,
A.
C is 40 meters. Okay.
Yeah. Meters, so feet. So 300 feet you have, not 300 meters.
Okay. So yeah, 130 feet, right? Yeah. So the entire thing lit up for me, so I can hit anybody from anywhere at this point. Got it.
You notice that that they're starting to inch a little bit closer.
Motherfucker, I haven't even moved yet.
I still don't even know the distance and all that shit, but whatever.
They're about like I want to say right now like 20 feet, like 20 meters away, and they're closing in a little bit. Now they're like around 10.
I'm gonna use my. Can I use an attack?
If you want to start a contest with them, if you want to try to do something.
I wanna try. Alright, let me see what I got. I'll try the.
I'm gonna move in front of this pillar thing over here. This barricade.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my glue behind me, but I'm gonna shield it. So this way, oh wait, never mind. They're all ranged guns. Oh wait, but I don't know that. So yeah, I'm just gonna put glue behind me on the wall. So this way, if one of the guys tries to punch me, I'm gonna try to dodge out of the way and get him to stick to the wall.
Okay, I noticed that you're doing the glue thing. I see you do it. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna use my ability to have them focus on the glue wholesale, so you don't even have to do that.
Alright, so yeah, then I put glue on the wall, and then I guess he's gonna help me out.
Yeah. Which guy you want to grab?
The guy that's closest to me, I guess.
The red
fire
one.
Guy?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna roll against that guy.
Should I use my precision to just put it on the wall, or?
And I'll move up to this wall.
Yeah, use precision to aim your glue shot.
I'm gonna focus on this green guy.
Alright.
I rolled a 2.
I don't think I'll do anything to
Yeah,
him.
but you have a. So is it very not precise?
Alright, so we're rolling for initiative now? Okay.
Your load that you just spewed out isn't exactly the most viscous. And, is equivalent to that of a small Elmer's glue bottle.
Oh shit, they already moved. Alright, I gotta turn
It's not
invisible.
bad.
I'm
It's still not
gonna-
bad because it's rubber.
I rolled a natural 20, so even though he only had that, we're definitely getting that. They're definitely getting stuck on
He's
that.
putting both of his
That's
foot
amazing.
in that Elmer's glue.
Alright,
Let's
so...
knock the shit out of this
That
guy.
natural.
Oh, I have an
first
idea.
natural 20.
Alright, so, can I just use camouflage now?
Yeah, you can camouflage if you
Alright.
wish. So roll for your camo.
Camouflage is...
I'm gonna try to put him to sleep with
It's
daffodils.
I was gonna use City Lights to shock the shit out of him.
Now's the time.
Right
Put
next
that
to you.
put that red one out, bro, because he's clearly stuck. I got him.
I rolled... Yeah, I'm at 18. I
I
can't
put him to
camouflage.
sleep.
Alright, so
I
now
think.
you are completely, you're pretty much blended in with your surroundings.
I like how all of us are going after Abdul, and then just Stefan's character just vanishes from the
Now,
fucking board.
hold on. So now
We're all
you,
doing teamwork. He's just gone.
so Rottweiler has blended in with his surroundings, but you notice that the dog is still inching a bit closer to you.
Alright, I'm letting it closer to me. And after that, I'm going to fucking marry it.
He
I
stands
was
back.
gonna go for him, but I also noticed that what's his name was literally right around the corner, so I'm gonna pop around and hit him with City Lights then.
You're hitting the green guy with city lights.
Hold on. I have to
Did I put him to sleep?
You can use that.
No, I already rolled it.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Wait, who are you trying to put to sleep?
The red guy.
Okay, so Poppy tried to use her stand to
Oh, I changed it to pepper.
put the red guy to sleep. So he now appears to be a little bit drowsy, but he's still alert.
Alright, so I guess I'll...
But he's still stuck, right?
Yeah, he's stuck.
Yeah, he's stuck and he's a little drowsy now.
Beat him up!
All right, I'm gonna use health to Celso now then, right? Wait, is that the one where it makes you look like I'm teleporting towards him? Let me just make sure.
I believe so. Yes.
That sounds
Yeah.
good.
So health to Celso. I'm closing the distance and I'm gonna just put his lights out.
Wait, are we gonna roll for initiative or no?
In a situation, do we have to roll for initiative?
I forgot.
Well, depending
we
on
already
what
put him-
happens,
he's already
as soon as you do that attack, you're going to start a contest.
I see. Well, he's stuck though, so doesn't that give us momentum?
Yes, you'll have when you do start the contest, I'll give you
All right, I guess we'll start the contest.
I'll give you a slight. All right, so let me go to the thing.
I rolled a 12. That's not good.
So we'll roll a d20.
D20.
Wait, Jake, what did I mean when I typed ranked stat? That's just
what?
I
Just roll d20s for attack or what?
no for the
Okay,
contest.
For the initiative roll,
Yeah.
everyone should just there should be something. Check to see if there's something that says initiative on your end.
All right, so the one that's gonna be rolling is the one that's attacking, which is gonna be Gareth Kane.
DJ, do you see an initiative order thing?
I don't think so. Well, on the RPG thing.
Yeah. Look to see if you see anything that says like initiative, maybe.
I think the initiative. Let me see. Blah blah blah. Status, durability, precision, rolling.
No, not for characters. Like as a DM, there should be something that allows you to put an initiative order on the screen.
Oh, on roll 20.
Yeah. Like a turn tracker. A turn tracker.
There's a dice roller, basic dice.
There's nothing for a turn tracker.
Polygon reveal. There's a ruler.
Okay. So
I don't see
look at the
anything.
Okay. Do you see the icons on the side, like the arrow, the paint, or whatever?
Yeah.
Do you see one that looks like a clock?
Yeah.
Click it.
Okay. There aren't currently any tokens on this page that take a turn. Right-click a token and choose Add a turn to your. You can also
So, yeah.
use shortcut.
So just click us all so we can all have a turn order. And then we'll all roll speed rolls, and whoever rolls the highest will have the first turn, and then we'll just go down the order. And then you'll add initiative, and then you'll add momentum as it goes.
All right. So who's attacking Abdul right now? It's you.
Well, Gareth is gonna start the combat, so I guess he's gonna take his first attack, and then we roll for initiative.
So that's a D20 you're rolling?
It's gonna be your D20 plus speed.
Oh shit. Go ahead.
Wait. Wouldn't it be a contest though?
What do you mean?
Like, cause you're gonna start a contest. That's when you initiate the battle.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Gareth is gonna attack him, and then we'll roll to see who goes where in the contest order.
All right.
All right. So I want to say. All right. So since I'll make it work like this because I was kind of like thinking like whoever attacks him, he's gonna start the contest with him, and then whoever wants to join in, they have to start their contest with them as well, and then join
Well,
in.
I figured if he starts the contest with one of them, then our team and their team are immediately gonna start a contest with each other. Like, we're all just gonna end up fighting anyway. What's the point of waiting for each person to initiate? If he initiates first, then we're all gonna be in the combat. It's
Okay,
just
I
gonna
was
be a 5-on-3.
I was kind of thinking a case by case basis, but sure, I guess then.
Just to make it easier.
No, I know. It just kind of took me off. Okay, so I guess. I mean, now you want to say bother to roll because it's 5 against 3, so.
Yeah, but they could still roll higher.
That's true.
to
All right,
start to
so
get the first
everyone roll a d20.
Just
Right
speed
now?
roll.
Just
Speed roll, right?
No, it's just a regular d20 roll. What? I know. Yeah, I got a speed. I guess.
Is it R-D20? No.
Yeah. So it's slash R D20 plus your speed.
Damn, a natural 1?
nice.
You went to go and you just fell on your face.
All right. So we're rolling for speed. All right. My speed is plus 2.
21.
I
1.
tripped on a rock.
Yeah, you could just put the turn order up.
Wait, no, wait.
DJ.
Pepper Brooks, you need to add your speed.
Oh, my speed plus 1.
So yours was actually 4. So that's
So mine was 4.
yeah. So yours is 4. Stefan was a 14.
Wait,
14. Yeah, speed plus. Yeah, my speed is a B, so it's
That it's
14.
Lee was 10, and Leon I don't see yet.
It's / or space 1d20 plus whatever.
Oh,
your
space.
Yeah.
Why don't you just use the dice roller to make your life easier?
You can do that too.
Sorry, the second roll was just me testing out the dice roller.
That's fine.
Where's the dice roller?
It's on the left side. It's under the measurement tool.
And
Okay,
Leon has 17. So your guys' total altogether comes to 66.
Wait. DJ, you're overcomplicating it.
No, because now I'm gonna have my guys roll, and whoever's roll is higher.
No.
No, because Jake, this is to decide who won who won it and who's gonna get the momentum point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. All right, so now my guys roll.
All right. So what happens with my attack that I rolled?
Nothing yet because I'm seeing if they have the
Okay.
advantage yet. What is Kakyoin's? Kakyoin's speed is +2. Ooh, we're starting bad. So we have a 7. Where about Iggy? Iggy has +1. So R1d20 +1. Woo! Alright, 21. And finally Abdul, whose speed is... His speed is +2. So R1d20 +2. And he has a 17. So 21 +17 +7. Yeah, so you guys win that. So, what you guys are going to do is in the gearbox there, in your gearboxes, you're going to click them. Actually, I'll add them for you. So, the green bar right there is going to show your momentum. So you all have 1 momentum point. So you guys are currently...
So what does that do for us?
it means that you guys are currently have the advantage in the battle. Second. Okay, and now they have -1 momentum.
Okay, so now we've rolled for momentum. Now what happens?
So the turn order would be me, then Iggy, then Abdul, then Leon.
Does my turn still go first?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
still absolutely first because you got the surprise. But
Okay.
it's gonna go me, Iggy, Abdul, Leon, Stefan, you, Lee,
Oh, I should have taken attack.
Kakyoin, and then finally Pepper.
Okay,
I was gonna
so
spark off on Kakyoin anyway.
alright, so let me explain stuff that goes on with the contest. So contest is the battle mode. There's 3 things that you can do when you're in a contest. You could do a venture, which is basically your strongest attack and the last ditch effort to gain momentum if you have -3. So -3 is bad, and you want to not be in the -3. You can use it during a contest. It resets it resets your momentum and your opponent's momentum to 0, and it removes all penalties involving that venture. And the one who wins gains 1 momentum. If you're the one using -3 momentum and fail, your opponent's next action, whatever it is, will automatically succeed. So that's so Avenger is pretty much you're putting your strongest attack into it, and if it lands successfully, depending on where the momentum is, you can reset everything back and regain some control. But you also risk taking some massive damage because whatever roll that your opponent's going to do is going to hit automatically. Then there's a clash where both obtain +3 momentum, and they roll multiple dice until one person is left with 0 momentum. Each roll determines who loses momentum during that roll, and it activates when both call a contest against each other. Based on how much momentum the winner of the clash has, the amount of positive momentum they have equals the amount of power damage rolls they can inflict on that loser. If you're at +1 momentum, you can perform a clash break to escape clash. If you succeed, the clash ends, but if you take a power damage dice roll. So a clash is basically, you're like initiating like some sort of like power attack.
Order versus
Yeah. Which basically you all can do right now because you have, that is an option for you because you have all have +1 momentum. And a gambit is, basically you find out about the person's impulse. So if a player thinks that they know and the impulse of that character, they can declare a gambit. If they guess correctly, they can get +3 on their next roll. If guessed wrong, their opponent gets +3 in their next roll. So those are all the things you can do, and based on the actions that take place, momentum will shift accordingly. So right now you guys have the advantage. I guess since Gareth was the one that kind of initiated everything, he would be the one to go first.
What is our attack dice?
The attack would probably be well, your attack damage points would be based on your power. So
if you're just gonna throw like a regular punch, you just do a power roll.
I will put in
So
the
1d plus d20 plus your power modifier.
And that's just to see if you hit. And then they can choose to either durability, which would be they can defend against it to take lesser damage, or they can try to dodge it completely, but if they miss the dodge, they take full damage.
that is, and also down there is the
Would
damage
that
calcu-
just be my ability? Because I was just gonna charge my my Sans ability with electricity and put hands on them. Power +3.
My brother's coming to pick me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just passing through.
Well, he's asking if he can do a little bit more damage
Alright, I
because
guess
he
you
has
have
electricity.
on your laptop.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to continue.
1d6. No, I'm looking at the ranking
No, it's
thing.
I love you. You be able to go down, okay?
I'm not going yet.
Oh, okay.
In a bit.
What's 4, 6?
Do you, does everyone see the Discord or in the chat?
Oh, d12. All right, so my all right.
Guys?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the damage calculation
This is 1d12.
for everything.
Is it 1d12 plus your power, or is it just
It's
1d12 in general?
Well, it says A rank is 1d12.
Yeah, so would it be 1d12 just that, or would it be 1d12 plus 3?
it's plus and minus your momentum that you currently have.
Okay, so potentially you
Plus
could
momentum.
do. So if I roll a 1d10, it's 1d10, so I can either do a maximum of 11 or a minimum of 2.
That's right.
Alright. I figured we were gonna add in the power as well, you know, to try to make sure we do a little bit more damage, but whatever. Doesn't matter.
You can use your power staff. Am I getting that wrong?
No, I mean for the damage phase.
Yeah, it's I believe it's based on the rank of your power
Yeah.
plus
But
the
he was-
But I'm
momentum.
asking,
He's asking if he could add the modifier to the damage at the end, but you can't based on the rules.
Well, your modifier would be the momentum.
so my modifier is only gonna be my momentum, and that's for damage.
Yeah, so it's depending on the damage will be based on your power, and it will also have the modifier of your.
So I'm
But I
rolling-
can't
for my
add
damage.
my power modifier to my damage.
No, because it's already been. It basically is already done for you with the damage calculation.
Okay, fine.
So I did 10 damage on that attack.
Keep in mind, Jake. Like the health right now is like look at your health. You have like 55 or something.
50, yeah.
Yeah, they're working on the same type as you guys.
Alright, no, that's cool. So he did 13 damage?
Wait, so hold on, run it back, because I was talking to Frenchie for a second. So what would you do? What transpired when I wasn't listening?
He did his Helter Seltzer technique to distract him so he could do the damage.
So that roll down there, Lee, is for Helter Seltzer?
The first one, I was just testing it out, sorry. The first one was my actual roll, the second one was because I got lost in the chat, and I was like, why didn't it show 1d12 when I started hitting the button? Sorry.
So that one is the 9 plus 1 equals 10?
No, yeah, you're way far away from where we're at. I'm at the bottom, where it says rolling 1d12 plus 1.
Alright, so that was 13 for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Abdul is kind of tilting his head back.
Oh.
Wait, where were you going for? Go ahead.
I was going to ask you if you're going to roll a durability check against it.
That is very smart.
Yeah, was he dodging it or was he blocking it?
Well, actually, no, because he didn't really see it coming. So, I'll say
That's
that,
that's the whole point of Helter Seltzer. You're not supposed to see it
so he doesn't really know how to guard it. So, yes, it is kind of distracting him. Who knows how long that's gonna last? Because you rolled a 13, but he is currently.
I rolled a 20 plus 3, right?
I see 12 plus 1 equals and it made a 13.
No, that's the damage I did, right? I rolled a 12 on the Helter Seltzer when I did it. So that's a 12 when on the ability roll, and on the damage roll, I did a 13.
Okay. Can you attack regularly, or do you have to do a clash? No, clash is when you have momentum. Okay, Alright, so I'll take it as a hit. So that would be...
As a what?
So that is... Later, baby. Just roll back on the Discord, and you can draw back up.
Wait, what?
Oh, fucking goddamn it. Alright, give me a second, guys. I gotta walk her to the car real quick.
You got a what?
Frenchie's gotta go, and she's gonna rejoin you guys on Discord, but I just gotta quick walk her to her car. I'll be like back in like 5 minutes tops.
All right. So what's the turn order at the moment?
I'm going up next.
Okay.
I think DJ's confusing himself.
Yeah, of course he is.
A little bit.
Like, I don't know. I kind of want to explain what I thought I was going to do.
Well, he's using the rules from the rule set, so I mean, if that's...
Yeah.
So that's reasonable, at least. I just need to, I need to pull up the rules myself, because my paranoia means that I want to know what's going on.
Sure.
From what I understood, what we're going to do is, if you roll to attack, it's like, alright, I roll my power roll, right? So here, I'll just roll it randomly. There, my power roll, that's an 18. Now, whoever I roll against, basically, in order to see what their armor class against my attack would be, rolls either durability or speed. So if you roll speed, you can dodge it completely, but if you roll durability, you can like have the damage or whatever. So then they roll durability against my 18. They roll a 3. My move will hit.
I didn't even think we were gonna do like turns. I thought you wanted to play it like super fast and moves. It was like, just roll. He's right there, I guess. Move your guy wherever.
The biggest problem with that though is that everyone's gonna shout over each other, especially in this kind of combat.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get super confused.
But yeah, having turns would definitely be more like, okay, so who's doing what where?
I don't think he gets clashes. It's when two people do adventures at the same time.
Yeah, I misinterpreted
Yeah.
Clash, but you are, but he is taking damage. I was gonna do the dice roll. I'm sorry about that. All right, so it's D20. What's your fucking power stat, Lee?
Give me a second. My power stat is a B.
Alright, so I would roll a d10 for you. So roll 1d10 plus 1. Okay, so you successfully punched Abdul straight in the mouth, and he lost 9 health points. So he has gone down. So who's next?
I would be the first in the initiative order. So I guess me?
Yep. So you go next, and you're in the battle with Abdul now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna move closer to him.
All right.
Like, so I'm right up to him. I'm just gonna throw a fist at him.
Okay, so you.
That's a 21 to hit.
All right. So Abdul's a little woozy, but he does recognize that you're doing something, so he's gonna try to throw hits at you too. So roll for power.
Wait, he's not gonna roll like a durability to see if he dodges it, to see if he can block it?
Yeah, he's gonna roll for durability. So you roll for your attack, and I roll for durability.
You want me to roll my damage?
No, roll for the power.
I rolled for the power. I rolled the 21.
That's the 21. All right, so let me quick roll my durability. Muhammad Abdul has durability +2.
Okay, so I hit.
Yeah. So Abdul wasn't able to block it all, so he did get a decent blunt of it. So do your damage modifier, which is 7 there.
A 7, but it's +1 for the momentum, so 8.
Okay, so he takes 8 damage. So
Right.
he wasn't like taken down to the ground, but he stumbles back a little bit from that other shot that you gave him, and he takes 7 damage. So give me a second.
Okay.
To him. Who's next in the roll?
It would be Iggy.
Oh no, wait, because all you guys won the momentum roll, so all you guys should go first.
Oh,
Yeah.
So then, would I go next?
Then it would be Leon.
Okay.
So Leon is, who are you attacking? Are you attacking Kakyoin?
I'm charging behind the wall, and then I'm coming from behind the wall, and I'm hitting him with.
So before you do that, Kakyoin, little to your knowledge, has put out a couple of his feelers. So he's gonna roll that. Ooh.
That's a natural fucking 1.
So Kakyoin had his little stand feelers out, but you
not
must-
near anywhere where I was gonna run out.
not near anywhere where you was, and you were just tiptoeing around those little tendrils. So Kakyoin has no idea where you are right now. All right, so you're still behind the wall, and you're coming out of it to attack him.
Yeah, I run out. I do a charge. I charge my hands with the city lights, and I run out and I punch him with.
All right, so roll your city lights.
I rolled it.
What?
No, I
what
think
is
you're
it?
supposed to roll the power roll.
That is power.
No, like the
Well,
D20 to hit.
Wait, hold on. Isn't city lights a technique?
Is it?
I would assume
Yeah,
it
so you
is.
gotta
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah.
Alright,
So it is a D20 plus the stat that city lights is involved
Is
with.
it dash R or dash? Wait, hold on.
Hold on, I can actually make a key for you to use. I just gotta find you real quick. Clifford Noble, city lights. I already did one for you. Hold on. Actually, I can roll it for you if you want.
Alright.
So that was a 14. And the power allows stand user to redirect and discharge electricity if used within 20 feet of a source.
I used my electricity, so everyone around me was a source, including myself and him.
Okay, so Kakyoin didn't have time to really brace for it because he had no idea where you were, so he takes the full blunt of that attack. So roll damage. So it's going to be... What is your power? You're A, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you would be rolling 1d12 plus 1 momentum.
You already did that.
Plus 1 momentum?
Yeah, it's up there. It's a 10.
Alright, so Kakyoin is down to 45. And he super stumbles back. Actually, it's from electrical discharge, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so he stumbles back and he's a little bit jittery from that static shock. So he's kind of bugging out a little bit. Alright, so since Frenchie is currently doing something, I'll have Victor Rottweiler go first. So right now...
Alright.
Alright, hold on. So this is the thing. So you're currently still camouflaged.
Yeah.
So Iggy is kind of close to you. So Iggy is inching a little bit closer. But you notice that he's starting to sniff the air. And he immediately draws his attention right to you. As you
Absolutely.
notice that you camouflaged yourself, but you didn't camouflage your scent. So Iggy knows where you are and is staring right at you.
Oh, he can stare. He's gonna get his tongue.
He knows exactly where you are, so he's anticipating something. He's staring you
Alright,
down.
but can he see my character's tongue? My Stan's tongue?
No. He knows that someone's there, and he knows the relative
Alright.
size of you.
You better get ready. He's getting grappling hooked.
Alright, so you're gonna use your tongue hook.
Tongue hook, precision. Yeah, that's +2.
Hold on, I think I can roll it for you. I can roll
I can roll it.
You can? Alright, so go ahead.
Yeah. Where is it? Where didn't work. Okay, roll. Shit.
So you threw that tongue, but it was immediately limp, and it kind of hits Iggy, but he's like, "What the fuck? Are you trying to give me a lick?" Like it's like a soft impact of the tongue. So he's like, "Are you trying to give me a little kiss? What the fuck?"
Well, a chameleon's tongue hits, it's pulling you in, so it misses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just go with
He does like a small head sway, and it just goes right past his face.
Okay, then retract. Because he gets now a tongue.
So Iggy is seeing the tongue on the floor, and it's
No,
like,
it's invisible, right? I'm still camouflaged.
yeah. So he felt a wetness, so he knows where the tongue is though.
Yes.
Because like he heard it and he felt it plummet down next to him. So Iggy is like, what the fuck is that? Oh, I know something's there. So Iggy is gonna do a dog bite.
Oh, no, he's gonna bite my tongue.
All right. So being a dog, Iggy can attack his opponent by biting them with his teeth. So Iggy has a 12. So Iggy bites down on your tongue a little bit. So now you're having a little bit of trouble talking.
My tongue.
And let's just say because of the bite, you'll take, I don't know, like 2 damage.
Yeah. That's not good for finding the dog.
I thought it was gonna do more damage, because wasn't that a damage roll you were doing?
No, I didn't do a damage roll for it. I figured it was just like a... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do a damage roll for it.
Oh, damn it. Oh.
You have a good point. So, Iggy...
Fuck him up.
Iggy has... Fuck him. Iggy's power is 2, so he has a B. So his damage calculation would be to roll a D10. So... Well, keep in mind, he also has negative. But after this turn, momentum is gonna go in Iggy's favor, so it's gonna go back to 0 for you and Iggy.
All right.
1d10 minus 1. All right, so he does 6 damage to you.
All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. Whew. Just 6 damage.
You don't have the choice.
Yeah, I know. My tongue.
So 44. And now the momentum is back to 0 for you and Iggy during your battle.
Do
For
all
you-
of our momentums go up to 2?
Yes. Since you guys were super successful with your stuff, your momentum is now at 2.
All right, so we're rolling again. We're rolling a d20 for momentum for initiative.
No.
Okay.
Abdul is going to go to -2.
Yeah,
Hackyoin
me
is
and
gonna
Jake
go-
been doing him up.
Yeah, we're putting in work right now. We're about
Clifford
to
Noble is
fucking
also
clap that
successful
bitch.
with
And
his
I'm
stuff,
struggling
so
against dodge.
Clifford Noble is also going to a 2, and Catgoing is going to a -2. And it's a kind of a stalemate at the moment for Victor Rottweiler and Karma Chameleon. So now it is.
He can't even handle a dog.
Whoa, hold up! You are ganging up on a black man. I'm just fighting a dog.
Oh my god! Wow. He's not
Uh,
black. He's Middle Eastern.
So for the sake of Frenchie,
That's
since
even
I don't-
worse.
So for the sake of
Which
Frenchie right
direction?
now, I'll have Muhammad.
That makes no sense.
I have Abdul.
Which is Muslim.
I have
Oh wait, yeah, no,
Abdul
it's
do.
1990. Never mind.
I have Abdul answer to you guys. So since he is in decent sight of Mr. Felder, I think Muhammad's gonna go for Felder. So
He's gonna attack me.
yes, so he's going to attack with his ability Red Bind.
Can I roll a speed roll to see if I dodge it?
Yes.
Actually, you know what?
Well, you actually don't know it yet, so I would say that
Huh?
you see that he's about to do something, but you don't know what. He's still standing in the same area where he is. So what do you want to think?
I'm gonna try to dodge it.
Okay. So do a dodge roll then. So do a D10 plus your speed.
Do I also add my momentum?
Well, the target thing would still be.
No, because momentum will be a damage modifier.
No.
Yeah, don't add momentum.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you super just knew somehow that
I do a Jean-Claude
Abdul
Van Damme
was gonna
swipe
try
right
to
in
tie
there.
your hands and feet with some fucking flame rope, and you were like, "Fuck that
Do
noise."
the stand and do a John Cobb Van
Yeah.
Damme.
Oh no! You know how in the movie Time Cop he does the split on the table to avoid the electricity?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing, but I'm doing it on that pillar. I'm doing it on that wall right next to me.
So Muhammad's like, "How did he see my attack? He must be some type of mind reader." So Muhammad is done with his turn because he just
Does he
super
go to a
didn't
negative?
anticipate
Does he
how.
get another negative?
Yeah, I think Jake should get another momentum for that, right?
Yeah, you know what? Since Muhammad just super failed, he's just gonna stay the same. But I'll give Jake another momentum. So now you have the maximum momentum you could possibly have through momentum.
All right.
So still, since Frenchie is still not here yet, I'll go back to the rousing battle between Victor and Iggy. So Iggy clearly knows where Victor is. He's already bit his tongue, and now here's Victor writhing in pain.
Oh, okay. Touch the tongue. We're going for a tongue hook.
So Iggy still wants to kind of fuck with this guy because he's kind of not taking him very seriously. He kind of thinks
Tongue hook. I'm rolling.
You're not rolling a tongue hook. It's Iggy's turn.
Oh, my bad.
So
Damn, I wasted a good roll.
So Iggy is gonna use one of his abilities. So it's an 8. So Iggy tried to use the sand around him to cover your body. Wait,
Cover his
no,
body?
wait, hold on. I did a wrong thing. Hold on. I misinterpreted what that did. Give me 1 second. You know what? No, Iggy's gonna try to bite you again.
What?
Yeah.
But my tongue, did my tongue track?
It did retract, but he knows where you are. So he's gonna try to pounce at you and bite you.
Alright, fine. Yeah!
So Iggy was running at you, ready to
so
bite
that-
you,
Oh,
and
no.
and a little bit of your tongue saliva was still on the sand. And somehow, I don't know how the sand was able to make it sticky enough so he would have to trip, but Iggy super tripped on
Hilarious.
on the slime of your tongue
That
and ate
means
some shit. So Iggy is gonna take a
Wait, no, can I counterattack?
no, because it was his turn. But Iggy is gonna take a
But he
minus
crit me.
momentum.
Yeah, but he counterattacked. He also counterattacked before though.
Okay, since it was such a fail like that, you can do a counterattack.
Alright. We're going for a
Well,
lariat.
Alright, so explain it to me. So Iggy's falling, so what do you
And I
think?
see him falling, and I rush towards him with a lariat.
okay, roll for
My power is just 1, so it's a d20 plus 1?
Hold
no,
on,
a
hold on.
d10.
It's not gonna be an automatic like thing. So roll.
Does he need to roll a precision
Roll,
check to see
yeah,
if he hits it?
roll for precision. So
Oh,
d20
precision,
plus your
precision.
precision.
d20 plus precision?
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll do it like that.
Fuck!
Guess not.
So you
Here,
tried to
yes.
go for a lariat, but you too kind of slipped
What?
on your own Karma Chameleon slime,
No!
and so you both kind of fall next to each other, and you quickly
What is
look up
the
at each
do in this
other,
moment?
and you're like, "Ugh," and you scurry back. So you two also take -1 momentum. So it's still a stalemate.
This is gonna be a slapdick battle over there.
Yo, all I know is I gotta come back over there and help you out, man, because this is sad.
This is amazing.
So Frenchie,
So on one end we have a guy doing fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme splits to dodge fire, and on the other side we have a guy fucking tripping over his own tongue.
Whoa.
Alright. So
Saliva.
since-
With
so
the dog
since-
also tripped over my saliva, so
Oh, that makes it so much better.
I didn't even
You
know
can't
I had
fucking
saliva.
hit a dog.
Alright, Leon.
That makes me seem like a better person then.
So what's Kakion doing? Because I was waiting for his turn.
Alright, so hold on. So I was trying to wait to see if Frenchie comes back. So Leon, for the moment, you will have access to Frenchie's character.
Oh wow, so they are main eventing.
Alright, so Leon, you should be able to access and do stuff with Frenchie's character now. Correct?
Bruce. Wow.
Maybe? Hold on.
Rusev and
I gave you access, so.
Whoa, they're main eventing. Nice.
I will be right back, DJ. I'm just going to
Yes.
go to the bathroom.
I heard you this time, and you may go.
It wouldn't be JoJo's if there wasn't a little comedic fight. I'm providing it.
So I'll give Leon a little bit to look at Frenchie's abilities.
I think she would see the slapdickery going on here now.
Please help! Don't tell anyone no!
So you believe that Frenchie is abstaining from doing anything at the moment?
Let's just say she's laughing. She can't laugh too hard to help at the moment.
So you don't want to use any of her abilities.
What is her ability?
You could look at her character sheet.
I mean, I guess, but you know what? To be honest,
She has many things that you can use, Leon. I'll tell you that now.
let's see.
She is she's gonna be one of your team's best friends, in my opinion.
I don't know her abilities.
Well, it's
I
gonna
don't
be
know-
Leon controlling her. So
Oh, that's controlling? Okay, please help.
keep in mind, you guys are currently seeing each other's stands for the first time here.
Oh, thank God. I don't.
So all that's transpired, that's what you know of each other's stands right now. And you've seen that Kakyoin does shit with long, coiled like tendrils. At least that's what Clifford has seen. Because of the fail of Avdol, you know Felder has an idea that Avdol has something fire-based. Oh wait! I think Frenchie's coming back. Give her a
Oh,
second.
she's back, yeah. There she is.
But Leon got a little
The camera showed up for a second also. Up there she is. And there she's gone.
Let me call her, see what's up.
Ah, Jesus.
Rusev and AJ Styles are actually main eventing the show.
Yeah, I know that. It's not like Rusev's gonna win.
Turn down your mic.
Yeah, turn it down.
Ah. Fletcher, you're echoing. Super hard.
Wait, that's Frenchie? Is she here?
Yeah.
Oh, she's on the thing, isn't she?
Yeah. She connected her thing to the actual, to roll 20.
I'm calling her right now to tell her to turn it off. Hey, so
Is
turn
it my
off
turn?
no, hold on. So turn off the mic in roll 20 and come on Discord. Leon, did you turn it off?
Yeah, I don't hear her anymore.
All right, so
Oh no, they're not main eventing. It's the IC champ. IC title main eventing.
yeah, so if, we're gonna do the calls on this one first.
Have your camera on on fucking D20, but if we're not all camming it up, then we don't need to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Frenchie's trying to figure. I don't know why Stefan always has his black webcam on. It's weird.
It's not on anymore. I've been flicking for a while, but it's not on.
Frenchie should be in here in a sec. Maybe we could proceed.
I'm moving back to where she was then.
I will negate your control. Yeah, Frenchie's trying to fix. I don't know why Stefan always has to. Frenchie, mute the Twitch.
It's not on anymore.
I can hear echoes.
Yeah, cause he's watching the Twitch.
Oh, am I watching the Twitch?
I don't know. You're listening to something.
Oh, we're on Twitch. Nice.
My bad. I
Okay.
didn't know.
Alright, so you came just in time because Leon was about to move your character for you. Alright, so let me get you up to speed. Currently, you're in a battle with Kakyoin along with Leon's character Clifford. Leon was able to sucker punch Kakyoin with a static shock punch-filled explosion, and he's currently staggered a little bit and is kind of pulsating and stacky looking. Like you see that he's taken some electrical damage. So it's your turn, and you can decide what you want to do against Kakyoin.
Wow, my internet.
If we put a stagger, as an added thing for the future, if we get a stagger, we should have an auto chance.
Alright. That sounds good to me.
Oh, what chance?
A chance to order.
And
Well,
like,
that-
would be like
I think
that would be like a follow-up technique that would like be specific for.
No, actually, Leon, that actually goes with Clash. Clash is akin to Or, which whoever has +3 momentum.
Me.
Well, actually, you
Alright,
could.
so I guess that's gonna be my order technique to order you so I EMP your brain and shut it off.
Wait, actually, you can do a Clash whenever you want. Each person just gets +3 momentum, and you do like a contest of rolls. And depending, it's like rock paper scissors, like 3 ways, and whoever is the one left losing will take a brunt of a very massive attack.
I have a different idea, but
No, I think I just read it now, and I agree. So, yes, if you stagger him enough times, I will let you do an aura attack. So yes, Leon, you are correct, and I will let you do that. I'm still learning everything myself too, because this is like the first time I'm using it with battle. So, forgive me as I'm learning along with you, kind of. But I think I'm doing a pretty decent job so far. I want to say. Frenchie, you good there?
Yes?
Alright, so you could do anything you want against Kakyoin. You can use one of your abilities. You could decide just to try to maybe straight up attack him. You can do whatever you want.
And also, you gotta tell them about the slapdickery that's going on around, like, right down the lower
Oh yeah,
left.
so currently, Stefan's character, Victor Rottweiler, and Iggy are having, some fuckery going on. They are sliding on Tungu. They are missing attacks, and it is a stalemate of fuckery.
They're staring each other
down.
No, they're staring at the dirt.
They both slipped into the sand and they're just swallowing. They're doing some slapdickery, they're wallowing in the sand.
So, what you thinking, French?
The green guy is the guy I'm attacking.
Yes.
And he's been that Leon that got electrified. Who got electrified?
Kakyoin. He got a little bit of he's stuttering a little bit from some static discharge from Leon's punch to his face.
Just to be clear, there's two green guys. Just you know.
She's talking about Kakyoin.
Okay.
What? Yeah, she's gonna come over and punch you.
I don't know. A million using a song, you know.
Yeah.
Alright.
No more slapdickery. Just being careful.
You say that, but there's gonna be more slapdickery.
Yeah, I know.
I'm almost tempted on my next turn to go help you out. Oh my.
I swear, next turn I'm gonna hit him.
I'm gonna go for the vine whip.
Okay, so can you roll it, or you want me to roll it for you? Wait. Which Vine Whip? You do want to use Vine Whip Weapon or Vine Whip Tangle?
Weapon. I want to try hitting it.
Okay, so you want me to roll it for you, or can you roll it?
Try. And then it's not a lot.
Alright, so you produce a long, sharp vines that can be used as a whip by her stand. So you were able to get it out. So you now have an ivy-like threaded rose vine whip at the ready. So you want to try to charge at him with it?
Yeah, I'll charge at him.
Okay, so roll for speed. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put /R 1d20 plus 3.
Oops. My bad. Now, the shortcut picture.
Yeah, you want me to do it for?
D20?
Yeah, so you're gonna do /R. Hold on, I'll put it for you.
So it's gonna be the D20 plus 1?
Yeah. No, d20 plus 3.
I'm gonna roll it.
Okay, so 21. So you are briskly running over at Kakyoin. You are just running at him, and Kakyoin is still a bit staggered, but he's like, ah! So you're gonna so you're gonna attack him. So you're gonna roll. What's your power again? Your power
I'm gonna
is.
roll.
Ooh. All right. So you're one of the team members that have very low power. All right. So. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. So you're gonna roll 1d4. Plus 1. So you're gonna type in /R 1d4 plus 1.
1d4.
Alright, so you are able to slap Kakyoin in the face with the Vine Whip. And he's got a little bit of scratches on his face from the vine. And he takes 3 damage, so...
My
that-
character.
So Kakyoin is now at 42. And Kakyoin is going to take negative momentum. And you're going to go up a momentum by 2. Okay, so now it's Kakyoin's turn. And Kakyoin is super pissed off. He's like, what the fuck? I'm not going to let you take advantage of me. I don't care how hot your mother is.
What?
Oh.
I'm calling out his impulse.
Wait,
Alright.
he's hanging out
in the corner.
Alright, let him attack. Let him attack first, and let him
No,
do his
you
stuff.
have to, for him to call out, for you to call it his impulse, so you have to do an attack against him. Use that gambit function.
Yeah,
That
but like
sounds
let
a King's Gamble.
It does.
Yep.
let Kakyoin do his stuff first, and then you can do
Can he
it.
scream out? Can he really scream out? I don't care how hot your mom is.
Yeah, that's what Kakyoin said to her.
All right, so first thing that comes to
So
mind.
since Pepper is the person in front of him, Kakyoin is going to attack. So Kakyoin is going to try for his signature move, Emerald Splash. It gathers energy into his stand gathers energy into its body, causing it to glow bright green before firing off a large amount of energy, which takes the form of emeralds. The blast range and shotgun-like dispersion, along with its incredible destructive power and at high speed, attacks Frenchie. So Frenchie, since you're right close to him and your speed is, what's your speed again? Your speed is pretty good, isn't it? Alright, so your speed is 3, so I'm gonna say that you are able to kind of see the Emerald Splash coming at you, so I'm gonna have you roll for trying to evade it. So you're gonna roll. That would be range, right, Jake? For
what?
Oh no, that'd be
Emerald
speed.
Splash?
That'd be speed for evade. So you're gonna
Yeah.
roll.
For evading.
Yeah. Since Frenchie's speed is so good, I could see her like kind of seeing the Emerald Splash coming at her, so I'm gonna give her a chance to evade.
Well, she got a roll better than 17.
So it's gonna be 1d20 plus 3, Frenchie.
Plus 3. Okay.
Nope.
I'm good.
Alright,
Getting
so you tried to evade it, but and you did a decent amount
I catapult
job.
nature.
You maybe like dodged like 1 or 2 of the Emerald Splashes, but you still are getting hit by it. So you're unfortunately gonna be taking some damage from Kakyoin. So that would be, his power is 1. So he is at a C. So he is rolling a D8.
I wish
Well,
this was
DJ,
Yes.
since it's basically a shotgun blast, like, would she only be taking 1d8 or would she be taking multiple? I mean, just you know.
You have a point. Okay, so I'm gonna say she dodged a couple of them, so I want to say she'll take whatever this roll is, plus time. I don't want to say times. Should you think I should do like 2 different rolls?
It should be 2d8.
Okay.
Yeah.
no, no.
If it was a direct, yeah,
Shotgun blast, you have to lower the damage.
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah,
something.
so
like
it
if she
depends.
dodged a lot, it would be 1d8. Since she dodged moderately, it's 2. But if she fucking failed the roll, it should be like 3 or 4d.
All right. So it'll be 1d8, 2d8s, plus 1. Alright, so Frenchie's gonna take 11 damage. So she gets hit with the Emerald Splashes, falls back to the ground a bit, and she takes some wounds. Her stand Sugar Magnolia takes some wounds. So
Oh yeah, you didn't take that much damage.
yeah. Well, Kakyoin doesn't have a lot of power, so he's like average power.
But still, that shotgun could have blown her away.
Yeah.
I could have drowned.
So
Don't worry, I can heal you.
Like she knocked a few away with her vines, and then she Matrix dies, but the rest hit her.
So Frenchie's at 39, and she's gonna go down to 1 momentum, and Kakyoin is going to go to -2. Kakyoin still has less momentum, but he's starting to come back. All right, so we're back to Julian Felder over there.
Oh yeah, so I got that +3 momentum. I'm gonna basically point at Abdul. I'm gonna do the thumb across the throat, point down, and I gotta do whatever, I guess a clash, or what is it where I use up all 3 of my points?
Venture.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna use a venture on him.
Okay, I just closed the window. Let me quick open up. Give me a second. Come on, computer, work with me, buddy. Oh wait, I could press it right here. I forgot I made a thing for it. All right, so both you and Abdul are gonna reset your momentum to 0.
Okay, so my momentum is what, 0 again?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. It removes all penalties. Where is it? Didn't say the full
So
thing.
wait, what are the advantages of me doing this?
Can use resets momentum and removes all penalties. If using
So
can use adventure during a contest. Resets momentum to 0. Removes all penalties involving the adventure. The one who wins gains +1 momentum. Okay, so I guess what's gonna happen is we're both gonna roll. I guess I want to say.
hold on a second. What was his momentum before?
Momentum is good if you want to predict an attack beforehand. If you call up the stat the person is going to use,
No,
it
I'm
automatically. No, I'm telling you what momentum's used
Yeah.
for. You're listening? Yeah. Okay. Momentum is used to predict stats, right? Which means you get to interrupt an opponent's attack, and if you pick the stat they're using to roll against, right? Brain. Right, you don't even roll. You automatically win, and they lose momentum, and you get another one.
Alright. Now,
Right,
do you
it's-
think-
Yes.
I had +3 momentum and he was at what, -2 before?
Yeah. Lose
Would there be any benefits to me doing this?
No.
No.
No, there's nothing I can do where I can like use up all of my momentum right away to like throw like
No,
Or
your
defense
momentum
at him.
becomes a modifier, bro.
All right. So here's the thing. I want to say this. So when you get when someone is at 3, and another person is at -3, I'll let them do what Leon referred to it as an aura, which means it's your strongest attack, and you attack them with it.
Oh, wait, okay, hold up. What is my momentum and what is Iggy's momentum?
you're both at -1.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're.
Stop dicking around over
Yeah,
there.
you're both slap dicking around. The real men are fighting right now.
Whoa!
So I can't throw
Y'all
all
are
of my
ganging
shit
up
at
on
him
people.
as
I'm
what
one-on-one with this dog.
Not yet. When you get him down to -2, and if you have like the
He
most.
said -2.
No, I mean -3. I meant. So when a person is at +3 and he's at -3, whoever has the +3, I'll let them do an aura. And the opponent will have a chance to defend.
What is Kakyoin at?
Kakyoin is at -2. He was at -3, but thanks to being able to.
Can I hold my turn until well, I was gonna say, Lee, do you want to
Yeah.
try to knock him to -3 and then I'll hit him with the Ora?
By all means.
Or do you want me to knock him to -3 and then you hit him with that?
Either one doesn't matter to me. What's your power stat? B?
Yeah.
Mine's B2, so it doesn't matter.
And you're at +3 as well?
I think I'm at +2 right now. I'd be at +3 after my next attack if it goes well, because I already have my plan set up.
Keep in mind during these times too, if you come up with techniques, you can use those.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess I want to hold my turn until. Can I hold my turn until after Seuss goes?
Well, Seuss had the most stuff, so I say yeah, we can go with that. So,
Alright, I'm gonna
Mr.
hold my turn.
How much ADP does Abdul have left?
He has. I can't do math in my head from the beginning. He has 30. He has 38 health.
I see. All right. Well, my next attack is I'm gonna use that so it counts to have him look at the ground, and then I'll Superman punch him from behind the wall.
All right. So roll your. That's what it counts. Wait.
Well,
So.
precision check.
Yeah. Wait, isn't that what it counts? Your ability?
Yeah, I'm just using my ability to have him look at the ground, and then I'm just gonna hit him from like above. It's just a regular attack.
Alright, future, just make a technique and give it a name like that. And, yeah. Okay, so,
I don't understand.
No,
I
never mind it. It's alright. Alright, so, you're gonna relate it to precision?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna quick change that.
Because the thing says I can, when I declare an attack, I can pick a stat to pull.
No, because my thing was is like you would explain like in the attribute thing you would explain what your ability is in the first one and then have techniques to do all that stand stuff, but it's all right.
Well, no. When I read the rules, right, it says that I can declare the stat I'm using, right, as my attack.
No, I know. I'm being rude. Never mind it. Okay.
Okay, because I'm just declaring against precision. That's all that is.
Okay. Alright, so roll d20 plus precision. Okay, so Abdul super got affected by that and is currently forcibly looking down. He tried to kind of crook his neck down to stop it. Actually, no. It's so powerful that his neck immediately just goes down and looks down.
So the attack hits then? There's no counter roll from him?
We'll roll for the, yeah, because it just works so well. So roll for the damage.
Alright. So I have a beat, so that's the D10. Plus my momentum, that's 2.
Yeah. Yes, that's D10 plus your momentum, which is 2. So it's going to be D10 plus 2.
Oh, snap.
Alright, so you punched Abdul square in the jaw, and he stutters back, and is at now 27 damage. And because of this shameful beating that he's taken, he's at -3 momentum, and you are at +3 momentum, and now it is Mr. Felder's turn.
You going for the aura now?
Can I go for the aura?
So you're gonna go for the aura. Alright, yes you can.
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
so
What do I roll?
okay, so you're gonna roll. We'll do it like this. Roll your power, and I'm gonna roll my durability against it.
Do I add +3 to the power roll for the momentum?
Yeah, it'd be your D10 plus your power.
Wait, am I rolling to hit or am I?
No, you know what? Yeah, that's how we'll do it. So you're gonna roll D10 plus your momentum. That's how we'll do it. And whoever's has the most will win that exchange. So if I win it, I'm able to block it. If you win it, I just take that. I just take straight damage to the mouth. That sound fair for the Aurora?
Alright. Hold on. What the fuck?
Is that me? Oh, shit.
It might be, yeah.
Yeah, remember, Jake, it's your D.
Hold on. I'm hearing like weird ass echoes.
It was me.
Yeah. I was tripping balls for a second.
Yeah, but you rolled a 5, bro. I don't know how that's gonna work out for you.
Well, you didn't do it you didn't do it right. It looks like.
I have no idea what. All right. So for the ora, am I?
You're gonna roll a
rolling to hit?
D20 plus
Okay,
your
you said
momentum.
D10.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so
I was doing the
D20
damage thing. So it's
plus my
D20
momentum.
plus your momentum, and then I'm gonna do the same. Whoever has the most will win that exchange. Oh
Fuck.
my god!
That's it. You about to get washed up for that, bro.
I don't let it.
Remember, I have -3, so
Yeah, but he'd have to try really hard for you to drop lower than 5, man.
Yeah.
With a -3, he's good 11.
So you go for your aura, and Abdul just gets that like, I'm gonna block all of this. You're not gonna get me, and he blocks it all. So because of this, the momentum is now set back for you and Abdul.
So he's back to 0 and you're back to 0?
Yeah.
But I'll still score my +3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Abdul's back.
Now, if it had gone successfully, would I have rolled 3d10?
You would have rolled your damage plus the 3.
That's it? That's nothing?
Yeah.
Alright, then
So
explain what the payoff should be.
Well,
The
if I
3d10
have
sounds
3
fair.
if I have 3 points and he has -3 points and I went for the ora, that's multiple attacks. I should be able to hit him multiple times.
Alright, so tell me how many times you think would be good.
Like
Well, you go for it, and you keep rolling attacks until he can actually defend against it.
yeah.
Oh, so you do roll and then counter
Oh,
roll.
so
roll,
alright,
counter
I
roll.
get it now. So you would roll, and then I would roll, and if I lose, I get the attack, and then it keeps on going.
Okay, you guys would keep rolling for the aura until
Yeah.
he beats your roll?
Yeah.
And then you get that many die for damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
That
so
sounds fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
And in this situation, you won 0 times, so I guess that works out.
Yeah. Jake, do me a favor. Type that up to me, and then send it to me, because I'm gonna add that to the rules.
Sure.
It's just because you're better at the typing, and
Would it be anytime someone's at +3, or does it have to be?
so
does it have to
so the
match
rule will
up?
be to do an aura. Someone has to have +3, and someone has to have -3. And the person with +3 can engage in an aura. It's only the person that has the +3 can engage the aura. And how it'll work is it'll begin with both characters rolling d20 plus and minus their momentum. If you're successful, you're able to start the aura. And when you start the aura, you'll roll and then I'll roll. And if you keep on having higher rolls than I do, I'll take damage.
Well, why don't you just declare the aura and then just start to skip the first roll? Because if, like I said, because it'll fix itself, right? If Jake rolls, because it's unfair to use 3 momentum against a -3, and then you have to roll 2 winning d20 rolls to get 1 hit.
No, because he rolls a d20 +3, and then I roll a d20 -3.
Yeah, and
In the
that's for
beginning.
every hit. It shouldn't.
No,
do that.
no. It's not for every hit. It's not for every hit.
Why not? Because then you can get 0 hits, and then you can get like a stupid amount of hits, right? Isn't that the whole point of an aura?
Yeah. So he's saying that.
No, I'm saying in the beginning, it's that's
No,
how.
because what you're saying when you explain it is right that you have to roll a d20 and a counter d20 just to start. What's the point of me ever?
No,
doing
because
that?
it's like because what happens is
It's always -3 because they're -3.
yeah, because the person that's because when it's happening, he sees that it's happening, so he'll have the ability to try to like block it. But the problem is he has to do
skip that first roll for initiation. Just start with the hits.
Yeah,
no,
just-
because then you
get the situation right here with Jake, right, where he rolled a 5.
no,
and he rolled
because
a
then
11
it
and
gives
0
the
hits.
opponent the advantage to see if he can get out of it.
Yeah, but so you're saying that if I successfully do 1, right, that's just to initiate.
And that's super unfair. What's the point of me pulling up good actions for 3 or 4 turns in succession against one guy?
All right.
Yeah. So in that case, it's like, okay, so I get to initiate. Then I do it again, and I get it, and then I fail. Then there's
All right, so hold on. So if you're doing that, what can I do to maybe see if I can get out
I'm
of this?
gonna
Type it up. Just type it up. We'll continue it.
That's what I'm doing.
All right.
That's what I'm
So
doing.
all right. So who's next? While you're doing that, it's Leon's turn, right? I'll go with whatever you guys feel is right. I'm not gonna step on toes. I still think that there should be a way for the enemy to get out
There
of
is
it.
a way. You just did it. You just did it. It just happened.
Yeah, but
Right,
that's what I
like-
mean. So, but you're saying not to do it in the initiating part.
Yeah, not to initiate.
Oh, okay. So you're saying, all right, hold on. So you're saying that the first attack should hit, and then after.
No, I'm saying that the first attack doesn't have to hit, but you shouldn't be rolling just to start the aura.
No, it's not to start the aura. It's to it's.
But that's what you just said, like
All
3
right,
times.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. Sometimes I say things not in the way that I want them to say it. So when it starts, you'll be attacking. So
I
every
should just
time.
declare, and like if it was me and I should just declare, and then I'm rolling for the first hit immediately, and then you're rolling against my first hit immediately, right?
Yeah, and it'll go back and forth like that.
Okay.
It's basically
That's
what
fine.
I was thinking anyway. So you'll roll d20 plus it, and I'll roll d20 minus it, and whoever's the winner will, if it's the loser that wins, the momentum just goes back to 0. If the winner wins, he gets to roll for the damage.
And
then,
so for every successful winning dice
for
roll,
every
you get
successful
an extra,
win that he does,
you get an
can-
extra dice to
damage.
roll for damage at the end. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. It multiplies with each attack. So you get to add a
Alright.
modifier to each one. Or do you want it so, like, you just keep on rolling for the same attack?
Well, no, you would you keep rolling until it stops working, and then you get that many dice afterwards. So if you had 2 rolls, you get 2 dice to roll for damage, right?
After you won this first one, right? And then you get 3 after the second one.
No, it's you roll.
It's just
like,
the same. Oh, alright, so it's just the same damage roll.
Yeah, it's every
Okay.
time you get the dice.
No, you're right. We're on the same page. Alright, we got it now.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
so we're good. Alright, so we were basically on the same page. I was just being stupid in words. Alright, so it's Leon's turn now.
I'm gonna charge again.
Alright, so you're just gonna go right at him?
Yeah, with I'm using city lights again.
Okay, so roll your city lights.
How do I do that again? What am I rolling for?
I think you could just press the button for you.
What button?
Nominate.
There should be a prompt that I made available for you.
Where is
You have
that?
to give us back our tokens. I think that's
Oh, wait,
why
hold
they're.
on. Is there a macro bar that just showed up for you? At the bottom?
Bottom? Yeah.
Alright, so click on the city lights one.
Wait, hold on. Okay, now. Character. I just see a cog and another thing, and a 45 and a 2.
I think you know what it is. Why? Because you guys have to go into your abilities and set it as a micro yourselves. I think that's why it's not happening.
No, I think when we used this token action, we gave it to you, and you're supposed to give it back according to the rules.
That's weird. Because I
Because
activated.
that's how turns are set. That's how we start a new turn.
No. I'm not saying for that. It's like there should be a button that.
Guys, I'm supposed to go for it.
DJ, here's
Yeah.
what I have. Here's what I wrote down. Tell me if this.
Just leave it for now because I don't want to keep on pausing. I'll look it up in a
It's
second.
getting late. It's already 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's why I'll look at it later. If it starts again, we'll go into it. All right, so Leon, I'll roll it for you just to save time. Okay. So you got a 16, so you are successful with it. So you are hit Kakyoin again with it. So roll for damage.
So it's dash off plus what?
It's gonna be the amount of your power, which is gonna be
D12
yeah, I believe it's a D12.
plus. It's
Let's
D12.
do it.
D12 plus your momentum, which
What's the
is
momentum?
at 2. All right, so Kakyoin once again gets sucker punch with that electrical force and is.
You treat girls, asshole! Yeah!
And Kakyoin is seizing the fuck out right now because he's just having electricity course through his veins. So now Leon is at +3 momentum and Kakyoin is at -3. Going back to our friends down below.
Oh boy.
Oh God, it's my turn. It's my
So
turn.
currently momentum at a stalemate. Victor is still the one with the most damage because Iggy has not gotten hurt yet. So Victor, what's your bright idea this time, buddy?
Am I still camouflaged?
Yeah, you're still camouflaged. I mean, Iggy knows exactly where you are. You've been bumble fucking around, so it's not really quite hard for him to tell where you are.
That's true.
He
Alright.
also now understands that you have something that has like a sticky ass tongue, so he's gonna watch where he steps next time.
Alright. Let's just go for another tongue hook.
Okay, so
Timer hook.
can you roll it or you want me to roll it?
Let's roll.
Stefan, keep in mind that you only have a certain amount of you have a certain amount of standpoints you can use.
Oh wow! It actually works. So you tangle that tongue right around Iggy like he's a fucking mummy.
I'm gonna throw him if I can. Later.
You want to throw him or do you want to slam him down?
We're throwing him. I'm done with this fight.
Okay, so
Dude, just nope it out
so
of this
roll,
one.
roll for your damage. So you are gonna be.
Ooh, wait. I got it. Can I see Cactuin? Is it possible to see the fight going off in our head?
Yeah, you're over there. You see him.
I see him. He's still electrified.
Yeah.
We're throwing Iggy at Cactuin. All slimy and shit.
Okay, so what you're first gonna do then is you're gonna roll for precision.
Precision again?
Yeah,
D20?
Yeah, so it's D20 plus your precision.
That's 2. Alright, here we go.
Should he roll momentum?
Okay, so you threw Iggy, but it didn't quite get to Kakyoin. So he is now kind of next to Poppy Brooks.
Shit.
All right, but Iggy still takes damage. So now calculate your damage. So it's gonna be a D. I believe it's a D8 plus
D8.
minus 1 momentum.
Alright, that's 1. Alright.
So Iggy took 1 damage from being thrown across the Frenchie. But now your momentum is back to 0.
Yeah!
That's saying it's self-share.
And Iggy is now at -2 momentum.
I tried to take advantage of the situation with 7, you know. It didn't work
You
out.
still managed to do 1 damage, even when you succeed. How does he do it?
But doesn't your momentum go up at least to 0 now?
No, he's at 0 now, and Iggy's at -2. So there were things that happened, and now, Poppy Brooks, you have a decision to make. You can keep on cracking at Kakyoin, or you could join in the fun with Iggy's antics. So do you want to punch that dog?
I want to hit that dog. Jesus Christ.
Deck him! That's even better!
No, I don't want to hit the dog.
Oh god damn it.
Oh, so you're not gonna attack the dog? You're gonna go for Kakyoin still?
I run away from the dog.
All right. So what are you? Are you running away from both situations, or are you gonna run at Kakyoin?
I'm gonna run towards you, green guy.
Oh
Okay.
god damn it.
So you're gonna run at Kakyoin. So are you using ability, or are you just gonna straight up try to punch him in the face?
Yeah,
Oh wait, no. You still have your Ivy Whip out.
It didn't do that much damage the first time. Maybe I
Well,
should try
your roll wasn't great with it. That's why.
Alright, let's give it one more shot.
Okay, so I'll roll it for you just to save some hassle.
Thank you.
Alright, so you got a 17. Alright, and since Kakyoin is super fucked right now, you run at him and you're successfully about to slash the fuck out of him with that Ivy Whip. So now I'll roll your damage for you. So you are going to be a D12. I'll move you down for a second. D12 plus 1. I did not do that right.
Why is it a D12 plus 1? What's her power stat?
She has a 3 power stat, so she has like the strongest power stat.
Oh.
So once she gets to 3, she could do. Once she gets through momentum, she could fuck shit up. Wow.
Wow, you'll fuck shit up.
Wow, you
so
rolled a natural 1 on damage. Bet.
you're on. So
I have a natural one, I think.
you have the strongest power. So you slash Kakyoin a bit, but the thorns on it just kind of prick him a little bit. And he goes, "Ow!" So he does the ape escape spike. Ow!
Ow.
Okay, so now it is my guy's turn. So first we'll start with Abdul, and Abdul really has to bring shit back together with him because he's in a whole world of hurt right
Wait,
now.
who?
Abdul is gonna start first. So Abdul is bringing it back. He has momentum back on his side again.
He's got 0 momentum now. You're right.
So Abdul, he's not gonna fuck around with Felder anymore. I don't think. So...
Can he escape by rubber cement though?
Oh, that's right. He's still stuck with that.
Yeah, we done did him dirty. So
Okay, so what he's gonna do is he's gonna use his ability Crossfire Hurricane. So he sends forth Anki's of flame form his mouth of good storm. He can manipulate their directions. Yeah, shut up. So with that, he aims it at the glue and he frees himself. And now he's gonna try to get revenge on Felder and try to punch him in the mouth. So he's
I thought he was done with him. I thought he was coming for me. I was ready for him.
So now he's gonna roll for precision. His precision is +1.
Wait.
So.
And now what do I roll?
I don't think you need to.
No, he can counter. You can have an answer. So roll for your precision. Do you want to like strike at him? All right. So Abdul trips over himself again.
Where was that roll when I needed it?
So Abdul super trips on the glue that he just melted, and he slowly falls into your fist. So you roll for damage. He falls into an uppercut of 9 damage.
Boom. Is he prone on the floor?
Yeah, you knock him down on the ground.
Can I use my glue to basically just stick him to the ground so he can't move?
Yeah, roll for your glue.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so he's now...
How are we doing this? Poor Abdul.
Alright, so now Abdul is super...
Death now.
Abdul, he is at 18, so he's super close. So Abdul is also now super glued down to the floor. And that's the end for Abdul. Abdul is not looking so hot.
Abdul.
So are you retiring him?
No, not yet. He's not dead yet.
Can I try to make a roll to convince him to just give up?
Yes.
Is that a charisma roll?
Yeah, I rolled the 14 on charisma.
Alright, talk to him. Let me see what you say.
Listen, man, you're glued to the floor, and you have 2 dudes. You have me, and you have Gareth here, and you know, you have 2 choices. You can give up now and retire with dignity, or we can beat the fuck out of you.
No! I fight till my last breath! That's what an honorable man would do!
An honorable man would live to see another day.
So Abdul's
I don't know,
sticking...
man. There's nothing honorable about being glued to the ground and having some guy walk over and stomp on your face.
Keep in mind, this is the same guy that was magnetized to Joseph Joestar. So...
Well, here's the thing, I don't know who he is.
No, I know, but like, I'm just saying, like, that's like, out of
But,
character,
no,
that's
no,
what
I'm saying, I'm just chiming in to help him out. I guess I roll my charisma, I guess.
Sure,
No, you should do the Bruce Lee stomp.
That's what I was gonna do, but we're giving him.
No,
a
no,
chance.
wait. Actually, wait for your turn because you're gonna go right first during the exchange. So I'll wait for you to do that. All right, so
You don't want me to charisma roll for helping out with the plea to just stop?
I want you to have that option when you do it. You could still do an attack on your next turn as well. So.
Well, we should do that distance-wise, like please and like talk and stuff, because doing it turn-wise doesn't make sense.
All right, yeah. So do it now. Go ahead. You have a point.
+1, and I'm rolling d20.
Yeah.
Can I use my momentum?
No, it's regular charisma, so it's D20 plus your
I roll
regular
a
charisma.
3. So my plea to, you know, not get stomped.
Your voice cracks in the middle of the play.
Abdul! Do not cry! You just say, do not cry! And Abdul looks at you like, what the fuck, dude?
That's it. That's what happens. We go straight to do not mourn. I just
Do not mourn!
Oh my god. Do not mourn has to be your character's catchphrase. Every time he gets stomped, he stomps a dude in.
Alright, so
I can't do it. I mean, we need sand if we're gonna do that.
That's a king's gamble right there.
That's King's
Yeah. That's definitely King's Gamble.
Sneak around the corner, you say, yo, no, get down!
Alright, so Kakyoin is next, and he's getting fucking sick of getting whipped by this chick just a little bit.
Really,
I hit him and she follows up and pokes him a little bit.
He's like, this isn't a hot mom. What the fuck? Hey.
Alright, so Kakyoin is like, I've had enough of this!
Call him out on his gambit. I mean, on his
No, you can't eat well, alright, actually, yes. So, Frenchie, do you remember what it is? You can't tell her.
Moms. No.
Alright, so do you want to use the gambit?
Yeah.
Okay, so you say that it's mom's?
Yeah.
give me
Alright.
some.
So... God, how did you know?
I don't know.
How did you know I liked the MILF? Dang it!
The milk.
Well, I guess I'm a little bit ashamed now. So now, Frenchie, on your next roll, get a note of this. You'll get +3 on your next roll, whatever it is.
+3 on whatever it is?
Yeah, on your next roll. So now Kakyoin, a little bit ashamed, goes, Fine, I don't care. I'm gonna punch you square in the mouth. Even if you're a woman, you're not a MILF. I don't care. I'm putting all I've got into this one fucking punch. So Kakyoin is using a venture.
Oh shit.
So let me quick look how the ventures work, because we gotta learn this anyway.
Should I?
Hold on.
Do not cry.
we in
If you
training
find
right
yourself
now?
struggling to break a defensive opponent's guard despite having plenty of momentum, you're back in the corner, you have option to go back. When you have either -3 or +3 momentum, you declare that you're putting everything you got in it. To use a venture, start by resetting the momentum to 0. From here, if you're attempting a non-contest action, you automatically succeeds. If you're attempting a contest, you pick an action stat as normal, but you don't take any penalties for injuries when rolling. Initially, your opponent can't predict or feint during the contest, then you two have to roll. If your opponent roll, then your roll is considered a failure. If you exceed your opponent's roll... Alright, so we're both gonna roll... Alright, so Kakyoin is gonna try to punch you as hard as he possibly can. So Kakyoin is gonna roll for power, and then you're gonna roll for power. So keep in mind, since you were able to guess this thing correctly, you're gonna get +3 to your power, Frenchie.
Okay.
So
Should you roll for speed for evasion?
no, because she could try, because they're both just gonna try to punch each other. They're gonna do the same
Oh,
thing.
they're going for...
So I'll do mine first. D20.
Sasuke is gonna yell, punch each other.
Alright, so Kakyoin got a 17. Alright, so Frenchie, so what you want me to do it for you?
Yeah, do it for me.
1d20 +3. Wait, so it's +3 +3, so +6.
What?
Because you got an extra 3 addition to your roll because you were able to find his gambit.
It's still Kakyoin's turn.
Yeah. Oh, it's a stalemate.
Huh.
So you both punch each other's fists, and then you quickly go back to a stance. So both your momentums are gonna reset now.
I just imagine it's one of those Dragon Ball Z things where two
Yeah.
people clash elbows.
It's basically a Dragon Ball Z Clash elbow, but Kakyoin is back to regular momentum now. So
Is that a +6 or an =6?
no, it's +6. Oh wait, did it not do it?
You put an equal sign.
Fuck. Okay, so you did win that. Never mind.
He was trying to cheat you.
Yeah. I don't have to trust you now.
So a cross counter.
Alright, so Frenchie, roll for your damage.
So Frenchie hit him with the cross counter.
So you're gonna roll. I'll roll your damage for you. So it's gonna be R. You have 1d12 plus 3 for your momentum, and I'll add an additional 3 because she did the gambit, and because she did the gambit, and then I'll add an additional 2 because she won the venture. So 6 plus 3 plus 2. So you do 11 damage to Kakyoin. So Kakyoin falls even more back, and he is utterly being humiliated right now.
I didn't hear it.
Wait, did you do a gambit or a venture?
He did. Kakyoin tried to do a venture, and it concluded. It almost concluded a stalemate, but thanks to Frenchie's added rolls, Kakyoin fucking
So
got
we're
bothered.
just watching Frenchie wail on this dude.
Yeah, you watching a little gremlin attack a tall green dude.
Alright, so now it's Iggy's turn. And Iggy still knows exactly where you are, but he's so far away. How is Iggy possibly going to get there?
He's right next to Clifford.
Glider, motherfucker!
No!
Using a shapeshift ability, Iggy can create an air glider. And he's gliding right at you.
Do I?
You can roll for evasion.
Okay, so that's speed, right?
Yes.
That's
So
okay,
D20
that's
plus
okay.
your speed.
Oh god, here we go. I have a bad feeling about this.
It's not too bad.
Now add your speed to that. 15 plus. What's your speed modifier, bro?
Stefan, also, we can be creative with this. Look at your surroundings and think about what you can probably do.
Forget evasion. Tongue hook.
Okay, you're
Wait,
going to use
Stefan,
tongue.
what's your potential? What's your potential, Stefan?
It's C. It's a 1.
It's a C?
Yeah.
You only have 3 stand points a day. You did a camouflage and 2 tongue hooks. You have no more.
Oh, that's
Alright.
right. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. So you can only
Well, my-
so you're gonna so it's just the evade. So what's the plus on your evade?
Okay, so that's I think it's speed, right? So that's still 2. All right, here we go.
Wait. So no, it's 15. It's 15 plus 2.
Yeah, so 17.
Oh, 7. Okay. Oh, I already pressed it.
All right. So you're able to dodge it, and now you both are still next to each other. Iggy gains back a momentum because he's back in the battle.
Okay.
Jesus
Like,
Christ!
Of Rottweiler versus Boston Terrier.
All right. So Iggy's at -1.
Dog bite.
So there's no penalty to this dude for kamikaze and missing?
Well, he was able to like dodge it.
That's what I mean. For him missing. Like there's no penalty for that?
Iggy missing.
Yeah, he
Well,
glided
no,
that.
well, because their rolls are kind of even. So
Alright, you got it.
if it wasn't even, like he would do some damage.
Kind of, you know, right, fine.
All right, so back to Muhammad's predicament here. Mr. Felder.
Wait, am I still invisible?
Actually, no,
or-
it's Kane. It's Kane.
It's over.
No, it's over because that was Iggy's move. Keep in mind, it wasn't
Why am
your
I still
go.
invisible?
You're still invisible. It doesn't
All right.
matter, but you're
All
still
right.
invisible. All right. Yeah, Kakyoin just thinks like, what the hell is that stupid dog doing? All right. So Mr. Kane, you gonna try to use some words for Muhammad, or are you done talking?
No, I'm just running up on him and stepping on his face.
All right. So I guess roll for power.
Does he get advantage because he's stuck to the fucking floor?
I have +3 on my momentum.
Well, advantage would just mean that he rolls the dice twice and he takes the higher of the 2 rolls.
Yeah, so go ahead. You can do that.
You got this. Woo!
Alright, so it's D20, and I roll plus my power?
Yeah. And then you're gonna do that twice and see which one's better.
Whichever is the best, you can take it.
Well, I'm taking the first one.
Alright, so you're about to stomp on Abdul like Volcano Rosa. So roll that damage.
So, and I'm doing plus momentum on this one, so that's 3, right?
Yep, so it's gonna be whatever your dice damage is plus the 3 momentum.
Alright, 8. Stomp on your head and only get an 8? Dang.
So you kick him in the head and now he's got like a slight concussion.
You went for that Randy Orton pun.
Yeah, I went for the Randy Orton punt, and then I whispered in his ear because he can't move because of the glue. Do not mourn!
Not cry.
You're gonna give him a concussion.
Mr. Felder, would you like to put this baby to sleep? He's got
Yeah.
10. He's got 10 health. So.
I'm going to jump on top of this, and I'm going to go for a Shawn Michaels elbow drop.
Wait, but won't you get? Never mind.
All right. So that elbow needs precise precision.
I
So
get
you're gonna.
advantage because he's pinned to the ground, right?
So yeah. So you're gonna roll your precision. So you're gonna roll precision twice.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you got it.
Thank God I had that advantage.
That is a crisp elbow drop right there, buddy. You're gonna calculate
Like,
that
don't even
damage.
roll for damage. It's over.
Yeah, just finish it. That's it. Just
Yeah.
give it to him.
So that's it. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, I didn't want that. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? Retired. Out of commission. Abdul's done.
I go to high five Garrett. Whether or not he wants to high five me back is his choice.
So now
We're
there.
high-fiving.
So now
And I'm
there
rolling
is
for
a
precision. And I'm rolling for
digitized.
precision. It's gonna be crisp ass.
So now there is a
I guess
digitized
all high
mess.
fives are double rolls for precision.
Oh yeah, we're double rolling for precision. I got 3 momentum. We're doing this.
So Muhammad Abdul is a sticky.
Yeah.
So now Muhammad Abdul is a sticky desert mess in a coma.
Wait, how good was our high five? I rolled the 20, he rolled an 18.
That was a crisp ass high five. We all heard it.
Oh, hell yeah.
The sound of victory echoed through that desert.
Do I get a
Awesome,
momentum?
they won. Now I can do the same.
Alright, so we now go to the battle with Kakyoin goes, Muhammad! No!
Wait, all I do is dodge.
No, it's Leon's turn now. Leon,
Okay.
Mr. Noble, what are you doing?
What
gonna
gives
go
me an order?
Yes, you can do that. Alright, so what did we say, Jake?
Okay, so here's what it says. When this continuous attack begins, the attacker who has a +3 is allowed to roll attacks until the defender, who has a -3, successfully defends the ora. For every successful attack, you add one of your damage dice to the damage.
Alright,
For example, if the attacker with B power successfully wins 3 rolls, they are able to roll 3d10 plus 9 damage.
Okay, so we both roll for our damages?
No, he rolls to attack and you roll to defend, and whoever's roll is higher wins.
So I roll a 20 plus 3?
You roll a 20 plus 3 and he rolls a 20 minus 3. And you keep doing it until he successfully rolls higher than you.
I got a -1.
There's literally no way you could have filmed that.
Yep.
Alright, so that's 1.
Alright, so go ahead and alright,
let
so that's
him-
1.
let him
Alright, go
accumulate.
1. You have 1.
Go again. Roll again, both of you.
So are we rolling the attack damage now or just...
No, just keep rolling until...
Yeah, I get what he means now. So what? Because why do the damn calculation all at the same time?
Roll again, Leon.
That's 2.
Roll again, Leon. There you go.
That's
Roll
3.
again, Leon.
No, Leon has to roll again now to beat an 11.
No, he did it. That was the 12.
No.
The 12
You were
is
rolling
the
first
first
every
time.
time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Leon has to roll again.
19. Roll again.
That's 3.
He's already dead.
The board had enough.
Roll
One more,
again,
one more.
Leon. Leon, just copy. You should just copy paste it. That's a natural 20.
Can we
Kakyoin
just
is,
stop rolling? He's dead.
Kakyoin
He's definitely dead after this roll.
Kakyoin is a bloody mess.
So
Retired.
I shut him down. He's unconscious.
No. Just for you know, because you're an A rank power, right, Leon?
Yeah.
All right, so just to you know,
So,
4d12 plus 12. That's what you're.
No, but he rolled a natural 20, so that's actually 5d12 plus 15.
Okay, so is French and Leon gonna high five now?
Yeah, and everybody has their own order on the sounds. Mine's
Oh my
God.
Look at that.
What's good?
Kakyoin is super dead.
That man is gone.
Killed him.
He has
That man is
wounds.
gone.
He has wounds on his wounds.
Wait, is there a water fountain? Is there a water tower anywhere?
There's a well nearby.
Punch him into the well. You have to.
Just turn him into a scene from The Last Dragon.
Kakyoin goes straight into that well.
That's amazing.
No, he's like hanged over it. His face is in it.
More to the left.
I mean, unfortunately, there wasn't a water tower for you to punch him into, but
All right, so now we go to the. I don't want to say climax because wow, it's going really slow.
But yeah, we gotta do our ceremonial high fives.
All right, go ahead. No, all right, go ahead and do ceremonial high five there.
You gotta roll against precision, guys.
Shit, what
Alright.
is
How do you roll?
just roll precision. Roll your precision.
Frenchie, you're gonna do
one?
/R 1d20 plus 2.
Alright.
Oh.
No, it's
Save this.
I got little hands.
don't worry, Leon, you have 2 rolls because you just put this man out.
You guys have the softest clap possible.
It's nowhere near as good as our
Lee, how would you describe that clap like you described that panel?
It was more of like
You know the way I think this would go. I feel like they wouldn't even connect. They would just barely miss, and the wind might make a sound.
He's so apprehensive about almost dying to Kakyoin, and I go for it. Like,
You're like 2 feet
and I
taller
grab
than
his
her.
body, kind of go for an awkward hug. It's like, yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you do the
no,
you do
I
the
don't put
you do the
alcohol in it, she
WrestleMania
dies
21 Booker T animation where it's like, nah, you did it.
No,
Yeah.
like, we missed so hard she was gonna fall on the floor, so the awkward hug had to happen.
Yes. It's amazing.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be one of those situations where like you go for the high five, she goes for the fist bump, and then you like switch like multiple times.
Yeah,
Like, it's over. It's over.
She went for I went for the high five, she went for the fist bump.
And then you just like
Kind
swap.
of, and then like I go for the fist bump, she just grabs my hand. It's like, oh, okay.
I just go
And
for
it ends in a mutual handshake, and you just
Yeah, it just ends in a really soft handshake, and we're just like, that's working with you.
and we just nod each other and we're like, hey.
Can I take -1 momentum for watching that awkward situation?
Yes, you can take -1. Everyone takes -1 momentum for watching that.
No!
Watch, I'm focusing on his dog.
No, except for Broku.
I want to take -1 momentum. Can I
You
take
take
minus?
-1, we go back to neutral.
I want to talk to the dog.
Well, you went back to neutral anyway because you just or the crap out of that man. That man does not deserve that. That man has a family. That man does not deserve 50 damage in one.
Maybe we don't know him.
You know him.
It doesn't, I don't have to know him. That man's like genetic relatives are feeling the pain of that.
Yeah.
Whatever made him hurts right now.
All right.
I need to come up with my own order now, because that AO What's Good was pretty good.
All right.
Now, dang, you got hit with a you good? You good?
Now it was a what's good.
He's like, nah.
It's my turn. Yeah, tell me.
Yes, it is your turn. For
Okay,
God's
that's it.
sakes, do something useful.
I'm punching him.
All right, you're gonna go for a
Alright.
punch. All right, so roll for power.
Roll for power. That's D20 plus 1.
Be darker.
Yeah, whatever your power is. If it's plus
Yeah,
one.
I think it's C. So it's plus 1.
Yeah, it'd be plus. It's D20 plus 1.
Oh.
They're staring at each other. Oh my god. Just leave the room and
No, here's the thing. All right, you know what, Broku? So Victor landed on his own fist. So you're gonna roll your damage right now.
We fell on your Stan's fist? How? How?
No, he rolled. He rolled on his own. Yes. Yes. How? Exactly. You roll your damage right now because you
That's
make the
D10.
impossible possible.
That's D8.
Yeah, it would be whatever your power is. So let me see it. Alright, so you take 7 damage. That's on you.
you hurt yourself.
Alright, so who's
Why is the story of his incompetence living up to this battle?
I'm so
Because it's
happy.
No, dude,
This is awesome. This is rigged.
This is what happens, man.
You-
it's the luck of the dice.
-1 momentum.
The dice read the cliff notes.
It's Iggy's turn. And
How many
Iggy...
natural ones have you rolled today?
Like 4. Jesus.
His dice is fucking loaded against him.
Can Julian actually just leave the arena and just go like outside and grab like a snack from a vending machine?
So Iggy takes the form of you. Able to take the shape of anything Iggy wants, from living people to just objects that are useful to Iggy. So Iggy takes the form of you with his shapeshift ability.
Wait, can you see me?
How many?
You fuck up all the time. He knows where you are. Your camouflage means nothing.
You trip and sand
Nothing!
splash everywhere, like covering your body. So
Your
Iggy-
camouflage is gone.
So Iggy is now gonna roll for power, and he's gonna use your power since he's being you.
Okay, fine.
+1. So Iggy
Really?
clocks
Really?
you right in the mouth with your own fist,
Fine.
being his fist. So now he's gonna do his damage. So what is Iggy? Iggy is +2, so he's at B. So he would be rolling. He'd be rolling a D10.
Alright.
So R 1d10 -1 momentum. Wait, where did Iggy go?
He camouflage.
You deleted him by accident.
I'll bring him back. Don't worry.
Chelsea.
4 damage. Oh.
So you take 4 damage.
You having a problem over there?
I can do this!
You are not gonna get that Speedwagon job anytime soon.
Yes.
I want you to know
Anybody
that.
else want to leave and go get a coffee?
On my turn, I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna attack Iggy.
Wait, I can undo.
I know I look incompetent, but this whole thing was a one-on-one. You guys were getting out, you were jumping You were trying to tag one, and I'll do.
Oh well, you can't even hit a dog.
That makes you seem like a better person than it should.
No, it just means that you're
It means I did not punch an animal.
I did
Iggy
not
is back
hit
to
her.
0 momentum, and you, sir, are going to -1.
Okay.
Prove yourself!
Papa, were you hurt in an initial? Anybody hurt? Anybody take any damage? You were.
Yeah, I had 11
Alright.
damage.
Oh
I'm
god
gonna
damn,
heal you.
Lee! You just popped up next to him. Alright, so Lee walks over just to see what's going on. So Lee, what's your assessment of this situation here?
I just did this. Don't cut me out, cuz.
So how do
I
I?
healed you for 6.
Alright, I'm trying to figure out. There's two people who look exactly
Alright,
the
alright,
same
Jake,
here.
Jake, come over to where Rottweiler is then.
I'm moving near the wall. I go over
No,
to.
I was healing Poppy. I'm not healing Rottweiler.
Oh,
I go to the Papa's. We should probably assess this matter, and then I go to the.
I know, I understand. I made him look bad back at the meeting.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out which one of these is actually supposed to be my friend.
Oh no, not this situation.
Yeah,
Right.
Julian's about to walk out of the room and go get a coffee. He's not gonna sit around and watch this poor excuse of a fight.
I'm here.
So
We all have to surround them. It's gonna
so
be-
I just asked, what was your last job?
Mine?
Yeah, I just know what was your last job, right? And you answered, huh?
Listen, God.
And what is Iggy answer?
Iggy's answer is Iggy goes in his mind.
You gonna roll a
Whatever,
check for that?
oh yeah, I'll roll for Iggy's charisma.
Remember, I did this with my tongue bitten, so that should tell you something.
Look, man, I haven't been paying attention to anything that's happening to you.
That's true.
Right. He hasn't shown any ability to mimic human voice, so he goes into his mind and he knows the right answer, but he says bark, bark.
So he says bark bark, so this roll is not even needed. So immediately I'm going to stall off on my boy. Right? Just go straight for, I guess, I'm trying to punch him square in his eyeball. Right? So I don't know if that's a power check.
Rottweiler?
No, I'm punching Iggy in the face because he answered the question bark bark.
Alright, so roll for power.
Alright.
Actually, roll for precision.
Roll for precision?
Keep in mind, right now Iggy is still in the form of Victor. Actually, yeah, so you don't know who's who right now.
No, he barked.
Oh yeah,
He
that's
barked,
right, so
barked.
you know, sorry. So you're gonna punch the Iggy Victor in the face. So roll for precision.
Really? Alright, whatever.
Does he completely miss and punch the real Victor?
Yes!
Oh!
Roll for damage!
Roll for damage?
What's going on here?
No. I have +2 momentum, I'm sorry.
Awesome.
Why are you doing so much damage to me?
Is that another plus two? Is that another plus -1 to Victor?
Yes, that is.
You guys
What's your momentum at now?
Unfortunately, Kane, I'm sorry, but you also have to go negative because you did
Oh, yeah.
punch. You did punch.
So now I'm at 1 momentum? Alright, I'll take it.
You
I
did punch
my
your,
teammate
in
right
quotations, partner. If you want to call him that. Maybe bumbling sidekick.
No, you can't be bumbling. This is just bad luck. Look
You
at
are
this.
bumbling! You have a tongue that you can't use properly.
Yo, Leon, put this man's lights out. We know which one it is
Alright,
now.
next,
Yeah, like-
it's Felder's turn now, though. So go ahead.
I want to leave the room and go get a coffee.
Alright, roll for speed for how fast you get out of here.
Well, you can't leave whatever we're doing.
So you try to, but you don't. You
I'm
didn't
gonna
have
use one of my
enough.
momentum points, and I'm going to cast my last use of That's What Counts to get him to focus on that statue in the corner.
Well, when it's your turn, you can do that.
Huh?
So Felder, you tried to,
I mean,
but you
really
couldn't.
gonna- You really gonna do me dirty like that after
You're
we
already
just
doing
beat
me-
the shit out of that dog?
Yeah, because
I'm
if you
not
rolled a
like that because
20,
you walking out on me.
if you roll
Not a
a
true player.
If you rolled a 20, Jake, you would have been able to get out, but since it was a 16, you can't. You're trying
I'm
to figure
using.
out how to.
I'm sacrificing a momentum point to roll against you leaving.
Okay,
You
so
don't understand that,
all right, go ahead.
right?
He's not leaving, but you can roll to do it.
You
Whatever
had to
want.
beat a 16.
I don't know. Since I've been trying to help out Broku, you know, I've been messed up. So this might be worse.
That
So, messed up.
Yeah.
No!
I help you leave. Oh no.
He actually uses his stand ability to point out where
Yeah,
the door is.
yes.
Oh, there's the
So-
door.
So Felder is now gone.
I left.
Who's
I
turning
think this
next?
should be another one of his stand abilities. He just has bad luck.
Well, that's karma.
Oh, yeah, Karma. There you go, Karma Chameleon. He also just has terrible bad luck that can affect teammates.
Also, I think him opening the door should like disrupt the whatever's going on here. The fucking
The X-Men Danger Room.
yeah.
So
Things
can
are
we
starting to
win?
glitch. Things are starting to seem a little bit glitchy. All
My
right, so
brain messed up. I think I have a black eye. You're out here.
Cliff, it's your turn, Clifford.
Guys, they have hazelnut creamer.
We can't hear you. You're in another
Yeah,
room.
you try to shout in, but your voice is not going in.
Should I roll charisma to see if they hear me?
The scientists turn you. It's like,
No, you gotta roll
fuck
power
is,
for that
what
one.
the fuck is
You
wrong
gotta
with
get that
Rottweiler?
big lungs.
No, you see a guy getting paid out for betting against Rottweiler.
I look at him and I'm like, that was a good choice.
All right, so what are you doing, Clifford?
I charge my hands and instead of hitting him, I grab him with the charged hands.
You just gonna Benny Morrow, my man?
Yeah.
So are you using a city thing for that or no?
I
Yeah.
hope to God you're
Okay, I'll roll it for you.
This could go really badly.
Please roll a natural one. Yes!
He rolled a 5.
Does it hit Rottweiler?
You just pick him up, shake him a bit, and then put him back down.
No more. Please stop hurting me.
And the Rottweiler Iggy form just looks at you like, okay.
Wait, who am I grabbing?
Wait, who are you trying to grab there? Iggy or Rottweiler?
Iggy.
Alright, yeah, you just shake him, but he's still in Rottweiler's form. So you just shake him a bit and then.
Did he break out?
Well, yeah, cause like it was just 5, so you shook him a bit and then you just naturally put him down.
Well, I know, but like, was he able to dodge my grab?
No, but you rolled a. Wait, what did you roll?
A 5.
Yeah, so you didn't
Roll
really
the
do.
front.
Yeah, you didn't really do anything. It's a 5. That's what I mean when you picked him up and you just shook him a bit, and he felt a little static cling.
But did he get away from my grab?
Sure, I can roll. I can roll for evasion. I mean, it's a 5.
Alright, roll
Roll for
for
evasion. He breaks out. It's a 5.
Yeah.
Everyone's having a hard time against this dog, okay?
No, it's everybody who tries to help you has a hard time.
Well, I'll roll for durability, which makes more sense.
You
Roll
gotta.
for evasion, I gotta grab him first.
No, because
As soon as I came over to you, bro, I've been rolling nothing but once.
All right, so Iggy just goes okay, and you gently put him down. And he's like okay. He feels a bit of a static cling. He's like, oh okay.
Like, I go to grab him, he feels the static cling, he like takes a step back, and I don't even get him.
A small lint ball is now sticking to Iggy's fur. Okay, so Frenchie, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try the daffodil dream to put him to sleep or calm him down.
All right, so I'll
Let's
use
jump him
your
after he goes to sleep.
I'll use your daffodil
Who, me?
dream.
Well, no, not you. You're out of this fight.
You left the room.
I did.
She rolls a 15.
So Poppy produces a powder that, when inhaled through the nose, will make someone drowsy and put them to sleep. So you see Iggy do like a very loud yawn.
I was gonna say, I think Rottweiler should roll for that too.
So now Iggy's gonna roll for durability. So Iggy really yawns, gets comfortable in the sand, makes himself a little sand bed, and He's taking a little bit of a nap. He's checking out right now.
Okay, we're done.
Oh no, we gotta finish this boy off. So I'm going for the
I
face down.
thought it was my turn.
Is it your turn? Okay.
Alright,
I'm gonna be
kick
like,
him in the
wait,
nuts,
whatever you
in the
do,
ribs.
this is just simulation. Just pick him up and walk him towards the door.
Wait, so who's doing something now? Oh
This
wait,
is
no, it's
simulation.
Rottweiler's turn. It's Rottweiler's turn.
Yeah, I just tell Rottweiler to just pick him up and walk him towards the door.
Count my losses.
And he's at disadvantage because he's fucking asleep. So
Rottweiler, what will you do?
I really like dogs, man. This is just karma. I'm gonna pick up Iggy. We're done with this fight, man.
Iggy, alright, so roll. Roll the power of that embrace that you're about
So
to put on.
D20?
Yeah. So roll d20 plus your power.
That's
I was
one.
hoping
Plus advantage.
Oh yeah, that means it's just a 13.
No,
you roll again.
you roll twice, and you take the higher number.
Ooh, I haven't.
I was kind of hoping that he would roll a natural 20. It's like your embrace is so strong, you snap the dog. You break the dog's neck.
Oh no!
Alright, Iggy.
I win.
Iggy is comfortably in your arms.
So we just walk towards the door and Iggy disappears because it was a simulation.
Nice, nice. All right.
Iggy would live on in the simulation, while Abdul and Kakyoin, their simulation minds are very much wounded. Well,
This is right.
Iggy is just like, what the fuck was that?
I'm still trying to figure out how y'all got to pull off an or and kill this man before he even got hit.
So now back
Sitting on that 50 damage or.
I have D&D magic for some reason.
So back in the boardroom, Slick looks at Rottweiler.
It was 1v1, sir.
So
They jumped the other simulations.
hold on. All of the rest of you, fantastic job. You know, Muhammad Abdul and Kakyoin, those were two of the men responsible for bringing an end to a very powerful stand user. Good job taking it to him. Those are two bad motherfuckers, and you brought it to him. You guys proved yourself.
That motherfucker too.
And he looks at
I
Rottweiler.
thought you were from Georgia, man.
Now,
He said he didn't even know himself. But yeah, Iggy's also bad as fuck, but we'll let that slide.
Rottweiler, about that job. I think for the time being, you're gonna have to look for some employment elsewhere. I'm still gonna keep you on the mission, cause honestly, I just laughed the fuck out of your stupid ass antics. You just gonna be my comic relief from a satellite dish in the sky. I'm just gonna be watching your ass with popcorn and laughing at you.
On his behalf.
Huh?
Can I roll charisma for an impassioned plea on Victor's behalf?
Go ahead. Be a damn good charisma roll.
You know what? Let me try to defend myself.
Please, sir, don't fire!
Mr. Kane, I think your vocal cords suffered a little bit of damage during that simulated battle. I'll let you slide that time, but you weren't doing any favors.
Yes.
Alright, so what did Felder? What were you doing, Felder?
I'm rolling
I was
intelligence.
rolling to tell.
Oh, there we go. I'm rolling intelligence. It's like he's the only one who saw this.
Wait.
Alright.
You just rolled a 20 plus 2. You don't roll a d20 plus 2.
Yeah.
Or
You have to roll 1 d20.
Alright, Felder. Well, he's
yeah, I was rolling for my intelligence.
yeah, but
no,
you didn't do a
you
D20.
You didn't roll the dice roll. You just rolled a 20 plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, so Felder, what were you doing?
I was rolling to tell Victor not to cry. Do not cry.
Yeah, you just tell Victor do not cry. You still alright, we're on. You're still not doing it. Wait.
I know.
Also, I'm enjoying a Boston cream donut and a hazelnut coffee. Guys, this coffee is premium roast.
Hold on, Jake.
No.
There it is. No, he got it this time. He rolled a 19.
So
Intelligence.
what are you gonna say that's smart?
He was the only one that queued in on the third opponent, and he went in on him both.
Wait, Jake, what was it? Boston cream donut and what?
On the third opponent, so we'll give
Jake.
him that at least.
Jake,
Yeah,
it was a Boston cream donut and what? Hazelnut coffee?
hazelnut coffee. Why?
Wait, there's food in the room now?
Go
Oh,
look in your inventory.
I have an inventory?
Well, I handed you something. It should pop up.
Oh, yep, handouts. Boston cream donut and hazelnut coffee. You spelled coffee wrong.
Despite his bubbling, he queued in on the third opponent, and if he didn't distract that third opponent, he might have been.
He also had the field advantage. We were surrounded by sand.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna disagree with you there.
Holy shit.
Now
And
I got.
when we saw that dog was able to manipulate sand, so that probably would have been the most dangerous opponent we would have fought.
All right, listen.
All right, you got it.
I know
man.
what you're trying to do here. I see.
No, go
I
make
feel.
out with your former partner.
I feel the passion. I feel the passion within your argument.
A rekindling love.
I still think that was the funniest fucking thing I ever done seen in the whole time I've ever been with this goddamn foundation. He's still keeping it. I mean, I'm gonna have a hard baby on that future Speedwagon Foundation job. But you keep making me laugh, and I don't think about it. Maybe I'll make you my court jester.
While biting into my knuckle, and like, a tear of laughter is going down my face.
That was fucking amazing.
All right, guys.
I'm enjoying my coffee with one E because DJ doesn't know how to spell it.
Hey.
I added an extra B, you fuck. All right, lady and gentleman.
So do I automatically heal?
Yeah, you're gonna recover in the next chapter. All right, so
Oh, thank God.
your plane ticket back to New York is departing tomorrow morning. I expect y'all to be on that flight to New York, even though
I drove in.
Is there an infirmary around here?
not for retards, no.
Whoa.
Wow. But I did really well.
Word.
Wait, do you need healing?
Hey, listen, Slick is a man of the old times.
I can heal you with my glue.
It's
No
so
thanks.
We have actual doctors.
I mean,
I didn't do the Victor. Like you ain't gotta talk to me like that, B.
No, not for you. Slick was like, yeah, we have doctors, but they're not gonna fix anyone's pride.
Oh, it's not the pride I was worried about. I just need to stop by for something.
No worries, you could stop by our Speedwagon doctors. They're some of the best doctors in the whole entire world.
Alright, for real though, where's the food?
The food.
I'm gonna just
Well, the food.
I'm gonna go to the infirmary, you know, get fixed up, patched up.
Hey, you fix yourself, you got this.
You fix yourself up there, buddy.
Can I roll for getting how much I heal?
You're all gonna heal, like,
I know.
100%.
yeah,
We're in the fucking Speedwagon Foundation. It's fine.
yeah.
Alright.
And you're leaving for New York tomorrow, so you're all gonna be fully recovered.
We're all gonna eat and go to the infirmary and all this nonsense.
But with the caveat of next time, so everyone's gonna be resetting their momentum. But because of that goddamn tomfoolery, Mr. Rottweiler, you're starting next chapter with -1 momentum.
Oh, whoa.
You get your shit together, Rottweiler.
Did he fall out of his chair while he broke?
Whoa.
That's pretty funny.
And so,
I feel like off of that or Leon's character should start out with more momentum in the next one because that man he really took that man from full health to no health.
so it seems
This man did not deserve that.
Yeah, I did it.
I did it.
I'm the best.
Nah, you Mike Tyson when he talking junk to somebody after the fight, man.
Our hero's journey
My attack is
begins.
impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
So,
I'm gonna eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
here, Bob joins the next one, right?
That's what you should have said as your or you should have said the being his children, praise be to Allah.
So we're gonna meet up with Bob in the next chapter, right?
Oh
Sure.
yes, Bob should hopefully be in the next round. So, our heroes now embark on their new mission from the Speedwagon Foundation to find the dirty dozen and the
Dirty Dozen.
elusive
B12?
purple haze drug that's contaminating the streets.
The Dirty 30.
Or
Oh,
the
the
Dirty
Dirty
30, whichever you want, but it's really the Dirty Dozen. Shut up.
Oh.
We heard it was 30, but it turns out due to the investigation it was only 12. Maybe even less than that. Who knows?
Who could be
We're actually
behind
supposed to be
these
12.
dastardly deeds? And how will our heroes find the path to his destruction? Find out more in the next chapter of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 3.5, Big Apple Disaster.
Jeez. That was just a bunch of bad rolls.
Yeah. You,
I'm glad I made it
I'm
entertaining.
so happy for how I'm so happy for how Broku's character is coming right now. I take it back. I think Broku is the best character in the whole campaign right now.
It's fucking amazing.
Yo, it really is.
Alright, so be real with me, guys. Notes, critique, analysis. What did you think so far?
It was
The
okay.
combat is very.
This game is being built as we make it, so it's fine.
Alright.
Yeah, the combat's wonky, but it will start making more sense.
Anything that you'd like me to improve on and stuff?
Well.
Be honest with me. Like, I'm not gonna take it to heart. Like, if you have like a general critique, I want to hear it. I want to make the campaign like fun and decent for you guys.
I mean, it's fun already.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
And the only time I battle is because I want things like to make sense to me. And keep in mind, like sometimes like things have to be explained to me in a certain way for me like to understand it, which is why I have like some of those back and forths. It's not for me to try to be stubborn. It's just for me to like get the true understanding.
Now
of
that
what's going on.
everything's actually like logged in for the most part, we've got
Yeah.
six
The
starters.
Aurora thing, like we were on the
Get
same.
earlier.
Yeah, the Aurora thing, we were like on the same page with it. It's just I wasn't explaining my way, like I wasn't explaining myself like properly with it. But I think how Aurora works is like fantastic. I think that works perfectly. I think the Gambit system works. Venture seems okay. I think the one thing that we never tried out was Clash, but then again,
For you to clash, you have to be at -3 or +3.
yeah, and you guys
Also,
were,
are you playing music on the thing?
yeah.
Because that's totally not like, can't hear it on the stream.
Oh,
Music.
I have it super low.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I was going. We need to make sure that we got the rules copacetic. But outside of that, it's just whatever.
Yeah, I need
yeah,
to. I
exactly.
need to, cause I wanted to test them out. So that's why I wanted to have like this simulation battle for like the first chapter. So it's like even if you lose, it's like fine. So like today was kind of like the test for me as well. I have a better understanding of things now. So I want to say it should go way smoother next time. And we've developed a new thing too, and that argument alone kind of made things weird. But I think I have an understanding of it now, so it should be smoother next time. And I will try to do a little bit more research and make sure that I'm good for next time.
Yeah, just overturn it again.
Probably do some test streams for the music, and like make a playlist for like
I did.
make a playlist for music that's appropriate for the.
I did.
Well, yeah.
No, here's the thing. Leon, what I have to do is I have to have music queued ready, and I have to name them like, this is the music for this. Like, I just had a playlist going, because, to be honest, like, the preparation for tonight could have been a little better. I was kind of stumbling for some last-minute things, so...
That's what I said for next time.
Yeah. Like,
Next
I'll have
Sunday,
two.
right?
I'll have 2 weeks to do some stuff. So I'm going to be finalizing that stuff. So we should.
So
be
we have to wait
good.
2 weeks, not next Sunday.
So everybody do me a favor and text me days within, not next week, but the week after that. Text me days that work for you. I will look at everyone's days and I will pinpoint a day that works for everybody. I know Jake can't do anything Tuesdays, every other Wednesday, and Thursday. I don't want to get in the way of Leon's workouts. Bob is...
Sunday is fine as long as we can wrap it up by 10, like next time.
Yeah, well, next time we'll actually start like immediately.
Yeah.
So that hopefully shouldn't be a problem. And I'm gonna make sure that we start immediately because I'm gonna meet up with Bob at some point and get all his character shit into Roll20 so we don't waste time doing that.
All right.
In mid-battle, I put in my, what the fuck is it called? I put in my impulse, which I acted upon during that battle, so.
So for everyone in here, Sundays work for all of you.
Yeah.
Sundays for like, we'll keep it at 6?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will get with Bob, and hopefully that should be okay for him as well, because the Bob I feel is going to be the one that's going to be the biggest problem for that, but we'll see. Alright, and that's going to wrap it up for Chapter 1.
Jeez.
Chapter 0/1.
Stefan, I would recommend doing some pre-stream rolling, just to get yourself into the groove of things. But yeah, I gotta wake up tomorrow at 6, so I'm gonna head out.
No, no worries,
I'm
guys.
I'm not fucking superstitious, but you should probably pre-roll before we start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You rolled awful.
Yeah.
I love it, though. I don't want him to change a thing.
Yeah.
I won't change a thing.
You're basically the anti-Nigel.
Anti-Nigel.
Yeah. Nigel is my character in the D&D campaign with Leon. Whereas you roll poorly every time, I roll really well every time.
Well, it's time to throw the